that. I'm not doing that.
God damn it. Alright, let's go.
I just watched his neck turn red. I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
You good?
I love that shit.
Get the fuck out of here. That's why you don't smoke off.
He's a boomer.
Oh man. We hate boomers around here. Dino. I'm just Dino. My bad, bro. My bad. My B, bro.
Dude. I'm leaving.
Hey, pull the mic closer to your face. There you go.
Doobie-doobie-doo. A little closer.
Well, if you tilt it upwards, yeah,
Like this.
Hello?
yeah,
Oh, like this?
yeah.
Yep.
The
Yep.
the little thing. There you go.
Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I just put it live so we could get the boomer shit going.
Hey, right there?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, what they're hearing is what you hear in your headphones. So.
Yep,
Alright, well stop talking. Can I hear myself? Can you turn me up a little more? Is that
Turn it up.
Alright, we good?
Right there? A little more? A little more? A little more? Tiny bit more. Right there, I know.
You touch it.
Yeah, right here.
Alright.
Because I don't want to be that close.
Hello, everybody. This is the Degenerates podcast. I am Jake Miller at AssLoverJake on Instagram, Twitter, I think.
I'm douchebag Jesse, and we also have today Mr.
Say it right.
Young Dino. And so, let me give my Instagram @_young_Dino.
I was.
You need to buy out the real Young Dino name.
You don't understand how many times I've tried messaging him.
Who is it?
I have no idea.
Has he got followers?
The last time I checked, the person who had it had one post. It wasn't a post of him, and it was like a post from like 3 years ago. So I don't even know if he uses it anymore.
Originally, I was AssLover69.
Oh,
I messaged the dude who had it. He hasn't been active for years. Same.
that's the thing. I can't deal with that shit.
I was blown.
Have you seen the Dave show, Lil Dicky show?
I've been wanting to watch it.
Bro, that shit's a geek, and he was like, because Lil Dicky had LilDicky2.com or whatever, and his manager's like, well, since you can't do your job right, I did your job for you. I got it for you. And bro, I need someone to do that for me. I need someone to get me Young Dino. YoungDino.com, Young Dino on Instagram.
The Degenerates.com cost $5,000.
You're lying.
That's what it costs. Somebody has the domain and doesn't want to sell it unless it's 5 G's.
That's insane.
I wish I had that, bread.
They get Degenerates.tv for like $4, but before we get to the good part, let's go ahead and play let's run it back.
Let's start the show.
Let's start the show.
Let's make it official. Welcome to the Degenerates.
That
Y'all need to
sounds
chill,
so fucking
light some.
We want to use Marlboro Light.
Take a trip inside the mind of two guys who hate ugly
Is my auto-tune
faces.
turned up?
Have the reputation of being good for
Turn it
nothing
up.
perfect.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
It's safe. Eat these nuts.
Can they hear me right now?
Middle-aged women.
Older the better, sweeter the chew.
Their names?
Hello?
Jesse Bright and Jake Miller.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Let's get this shit going.
Fuck.
Oh man.
I muted your mic when you started talking.
Oh, okay. It's still muted.
No, it's not. I just had because the dude that made the intro, the intro is so loud. Like it is, whatever he did, he maxed everything out. So like even at the tiniest bit of like headphone turn up, it fucking goes crazy for no reason at all.
Well, that's foul.
All right. So the plan is.
Can you hear me?
You cut his mic, Dick.
Oh,
There it is. I see him pulling this shit so close to my face. There.
You're fired.
This is his job.
Yeah, that's all he does.
It happens.
He sits by
One
my computer.
charge of
oh my
Brandon,
God.
do you know anybody else that can run my show? Anybody?
Nobody's even worried about you, kid. You're a fucking
That's
schmuck.
the thing. Can anyone else deal with you the way he can deal with you?
No.
That's a raging alcoholic.
Whatever the fuck you did before the show, crack the little. I don't know what the fuck that is. but I'm
Smelling salts.
Smelling salts, yeah. I've never seen that. It's just, if Jesse wasn't sitting there all calm, I would have been scared for my life. I'm not gonna lie.
when you're drinking heavily, and you crack one, and you just as deep as you can.
A lot of my friends that not a lot. I only have a couple. A couple of my friends who do coke. That's exactly what they say.
It's a rush for like 5-10 minutes, and it wakes you up.
But that's legal, so
It's legal, and it's not cocaine.
that's true.
It's just ammonia and
It
alcohol.
just looks very painful.
It is.
It is. That's the thing. Is it's painful, so it wakes you up.
I like weed. Let's stick with that.
Weed doesn't really wake you up as well as this does. I don't know. Weed used to wake
That
me
is
up.
bullshit.
Weed used to wake me up.
If you smoke like I do, or at least like once a day, the more you smoke, the more you realize certain strains make you feel certain things. I had this strain called Crystal Coma, and that shit made me feel like I was like fried out of my mind off Adderall.
Oh, word?
So like, I was like zoned out, but like still like I could focus on shit. It's insane.
I can feel it. When I used to smoke really heavy, yeah, it used to wake me up.
Yeah.
I can feel that. But then it's like, when the buzz comes down, it's like, you gotta smoke more. Like 20, 30 minutes, I start getting sleepy. I used to. That's just me.
It just, I don't know. I don't think I've taken a break in like a year and a half or some shit. Ever since I got off papers, I smoked every day since. So it's like, now it's like, I smoke in the morning, and I go to work off of it, and then come home, smoke, eat, and then smoke before bed. So it's like, it's for all mids, you know?
All right, so the plan is we're drinking game, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start it right now. Every time we say let me finish this sentence. Every time we say "here I go," I guess what we chug for 5 seconds.
You're right. If we're doing this, I needed to get more drinks.
Well, you can go.
All right.
We're all good. We're all
We
good.
got plenty. There's plenty. Oh, he's gotta get more,
Alright,
more
and
bowl rocks.
Just so everybody knows, this is young Dino. He was on episode 3 last year.
Damn, that's crazy. That was so long ago, dude. That was
That's insane. And it feels like forever ago. I'm not gonna lie.
that was when the show was like brand fucking new.
It was episode 3. Yeah.
It was episode 3.
I was
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable behind the mic, and it was a weird time.
Very.
I didn't know how to record music.
Yeah, Brandon's album was shit. I'm just kidding. Brandon was
No,
he was giving a lot of shit about his last album.
Cause it was shit.
Me and Jesse fucked with it, dude.
Everyone says that, but it doesn't hold up to my standard at this point.
I can feel that.
I had to raise the bar with this last one, so yeah, the last one's absolute garbage compared to this one.
I mean, how do you feel about your episode or your new album that just dropped today?
Very relieved that it's finally out, because this one I put a lot of planning into. It took, like I told you, I recorded the first track like at least 8 months ago, something like that, and then after that, like, I sat on it for a while, and then once I started getting those good beats coming in from JR, Hitmaker, and my man's Kai, once those came in, like, it clicked. It was like, alright, it's go time. I got the beats I need. Like, he's sending me shit, like, he made, like, similar to, for Kid Leroy, and then I just, like, for the new album, the one that I haven't even released yet, like, I'm already halfway through it, because Kai keeps sending me these beats. I told you this earlier before we started the show, like, dude works hard as hell. So, once I got those beats, I was like, alright, this is a good standard to hold my beats to. I'm not getting anything less than this, because these are all platinum beats. So, I found the beats I wanted, and then I got this one beat, which is a beat for Plain Jane. I found that a year ago, and I knew it was like a platinum type beat, so I held it. And so, as soon as I bought it, I was like, I need the track out, like, cause like you were saying, the bass is too loud and shit, like in certain things, so it all sounds distorted or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I bought it. I was like, I gotta level out everything. I don't know how to make fucking beats. I can't make beats worth shit. So I leveled out everything how I thought I should, and then I recorded on it. And I heard the sound quality after I upgraded the studio. I upgraded the studio from last album to this one. Everything upgraded. And so I heard the sound quality with that beat, and that shit sounded so fucking clean. So I was like, alright, this is standard. These are the beats we're going with. Nothing less. Everything's this and above. So I was just trying to top everything off the last album. Sound quality, lyrics, like, everything. And then all the features I had on there, they brought it to the table too. So that definitely upped everything. I wanted everything to be on point. I wanted a promo, planned it out for months, so been sitting on this shit for a while. Finally relieved it got out. I told you there's bullshit going on, trying to drop it this morning with fucking video quality and shit. But now we're here drinking at the end of the day of it.
Hell yeah.
I'm all good.
It's just something small. Dude, I fuck with the Rick and Morty cover. The joint's dope.
Yeah, who did that for you?
I appreciate that. So, you know how the U.S. government watches us through our phones and tracks all
Okay.
and tracks everything that we see on our Instagram. So I'm sitting there flipping through all these cover arts and shit, because I had this one dude. I paid this one dude $100. Oh my god. So that's the thing that I had to sit. We can get to that later, but people fucked me over, like me paying them for shit and them not giving me what I paid them for. That happened a ridiculous amount on this album, and I knew that was like God telling me, like, we're gonna wait on it, something better is gonna come. Sound better? Thank you. All right, that's it. Thank you.
No,
All right. No.
We're not gonna give you shit about God.
All right, thank you.
We're
All right.
just fucking with you.
All right, man. All right, so I forget where we're at.
You talking about
the cover art.
Yeah.
All right. So, but some dude who did art for Lyrical Lemonade, he's done like an insane amount of art, like X cover arts and shit, like tributes to him. He's done great artwork. So I paid him $100. He said he'd get my artwork done, and didn't do anything. Like, gave me half my money back, and I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna start flipping through cover art. And so I started flipping through cover art on Instagram. Went out, deleted out of Instagram, whatever, swiped up, and then I came back to like 15 minutes later because I had to go shit or something. And then I'm sitting there looking. I was like, oh, my agent was watching me because now there's cover art ads on my timeline. And so one was for the people who made my cover art, and I clicked on it. It was $50 for what I wanted, and that shit was clean as fuck. I was hype as fuck. As soon as I got that back, I was like, yep, everything's go from here.
Fiverr is a good place to get cover art.
What's that?
It's like a freelancing website. That's what made our intro. The guy that made our intro makes shit for the Breakfast Club, and
Ooh.
And it was like I think $50. It was pretty cheap. He made it in like a day or two. And
yeah,
the cover art was the same way.
You're gonna have to send me that.
I got you. We also have people on the live stream saying hi. Ethan says hi.
Oh, Ethan Carter.
Yep. Nathan
That's
says
the boy.
hi, and Nick Williams says fuck the government.
God damn it. Nick always
Shout out
beats me,
Nick.
dude.
Shout out Nick.
Shout out Nicholas.
I love Bootlicker Nick. That is my boy.
We wish Bootlicker Nick could be here, but instead we'll just shout him out. We'll shout out Nathan K. And it's also, we'll give Big Kyle King a shout out. It's his birthday.
Oh, hell yeah. My boy. Hey, Cal.
Hey, Cal.
We're gonna drink to Kyle.
Yep.
He doesn't-
Oh, by the way, boys. Here I go.
Here we go. 5 seconds.
You motherfuckers, I didn't have one open.
I just realized this is going to be a fucked up thing because anytime I want y'all to drink or shut up, I know what to say.
Fuck you.
What are you going to say, Jesse?
Is it,
Hurry up.
And let's say if we do it like this, I will have to pee like 10 times during the show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do it in my butt.
Remember, man, bro, as soon as you said that, I hear you in freaking Mr. Dunbar's class. What?
what in the butt? Yo, Dunbar used to get heated, bro.
Bro, up until...
No, we're not doing that topic today. We're not doing, that'll take the entire show. We're not getting into that shit.
Let's talk about what in the butt. What is Sam Well, right? Dude, up until about a month ago, I swear I had forgotten about that song, and then I was like, oh, absolute banger. And I put it back on.
You know what reminded me of it? It was a couple months ago, and for some reason Chris Lomax hit me, and then just all the memories flooded. I was like, fuck, we were so stupid back in the day.
Bro,
Samuel was ahead of his time.
so me, my mom, and my sister used to share like an iTunes account back when I was a child, a young one, and so anytime I would get an iTunes gift card, I would just upload it to the account. So I was upstairs in my room when I was like 13, 14.
I remember this.
And I heard the intro start like to the song, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And my mom was like, what the fuck? And she's, Jacob! She called me by Jacob Austin Miller. So I went downstairs.
Austin Miller.
She's like, what the fuck is this? She got mad, dude.
What is it, Mom? What in the butt, Jacob?
What is this, Mom?
Hey, Mom, that gets me fucking pumped.
Mom.
Sets the mood, Mom.
No, you should play.
You wouldn't understand, Mom.
You should play. Mom, who put that on your iTunes?
That's disgusting. Gay sex is gross.
What's Gary been doing on your phone?
Oh man.
So Dino, I mean, it's your big day. So what gave you the idea for the name Here I Go?
Got me.
So what gave you the name?
We'll give you the name, and Here I Go.
This motherfucker about to spit out his drink already.
All right. So I was thinking about the names that I want to use for the last project, and one of them was Are We Here Yet?
Are you gonna use that next?
I'm going to use that next because I feel like this one set the tone, right? So the next one, if that junk don't go crazy, it's like, bro, are we there? Like, what else I got to do to be there? You know what I mean? So this one, we were sitting there, and I was thinking, I was going over that junk and, like, naming some names to Nigel, and I named some stupid shit. And then he was like, oh, here he go. I was like, Here I go.
Oh, okay. Here you go,
There
Brandon.
you go. What?
We can't count to 5. That's not 5.
It's just it's a good bit, dog. It almost goes through my nose every time.
I've been listening to the album today when I got off, so for the past few hours. What's your favorite song on the album?
Oh, you can't ask me that. I hate them all at this point. Because I mix and master all my own music.
So you hear them so much.
I've listened to every song at least 500 times. I'm not even joking.
I know what it was before the album, but I like Rollin' a lot.
I like that because, like I said, with like everything I'm doing with this, it set the tone. Like that was the one song I made after.
Well, that song did pretty good, didn't it? I saw like when it was a single at first, and then it got kind of.
I dropped it on SoundCloud, and it has 1 million streams on SoundCloud.
That's what I thought. I remember telling Jake one night we were drunk. I was like, "This joint got like 250,000 streams already."
Bro, that joint went crazy, and it got that in like. It took a month to get that, and now like I guess like I didn't do anything with it after, like I hadn't reposted it or anything. So after that, like I mean, I'm still building streams obviously every day, but like it's not. It didn't do anything crazy after like the first month.
Do you get ad revenue from that?
I wish.
Do you get anything?
I think you have to get SoundCloud Pro to do that, which is like $8 a month. And I don't drop music on SoundCloud. I spend too much on my shit.
Well, SoundCloud, I don't like. This is like a. I don't know if this is just a little known thing, but SoundCloud is literally and physically bleeding money. Like they're gonna be out of business in no time.
That's the thing, because you're having to charge so much money to these artists that are, or it's not that much money, but like you're charging that much to these artists per month. And like if we're being honest, like the reason that they make money off, the only reason they ever made money off that is because like who do you know that stayed with music the past few years besides me? Like, do you know anyone else who makes music besides me?
Do you remember Chris Torres?
Oh yeah, I fucking love him. I message him all the
He's
time.
super lyrical, which
He's
I do
tough.
like.
I try to get him in my studio. I'm gonna send him this so he'll fucking get in the studio with me. And he says he records at home. His stuff at home is tough, but like I feel like if I get him in the studio, like he does what he does tough, but I feel like I can get him to do other stuff tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that he's out in like Idaho right now, dude. He just moved last week.
That son of a bastard. He asked me for a spot for landscaping. I mean, we don't have any spots. But
Well, yeah, he was putting on Snapchat every day.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
I miss that kid then. Damn,
was
I
cool.
didn't know
He was
was
cool as
I
shit.
love that kid.
me and Jesse kind of took him under our wing in high school.
Yeah.
He was cool as shit.
He was dope as fuck.
I remember when he was like a goofy ass 6th grader.
If he blows up, we gonna play this back one day.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris Torres.
Shout out Chris Torres.
Fuck you, Chris. I'm just kidding. I love Chris.
Oh, I forgot that motherfucker. Was
I know
good.
you did. So did I until right now.
Do you?
It's actually Mike Solo. If we're gonna.
Oh, Mike
plug him.
Solo. Yes, sir.
Oh yes, Poppy.
Do you know? I think.
Te amas coño. Sí.
Do you know-
Panocha.
We're done.
Do you know? You know Danny, right?
Danny who?
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh yeah. He was
Wait,
supposed
what?
to be. He was supposed to be on the album actually,
Oh, really?
and he just. I don't know.
He's. Well, I remember.
I mean, I understand he's probably busy with his own shit. I know he's got
well,
a dope ass job
he had
now,
like
so.
oh, does he? He had like his own studio for a while.
Yeah, I mean he still does. It's just at his crib now, which is mine's at my crib. So
But didn't he also? I
Yeah.
saw something on a story and I was messaging him. He was like on like a private plane and going somewhere.
yeah, that's the thing. He's busy with that shit now.
What's he do?
He wouldn't tell me exactly. I know he does some marketing for some person, but like, seems like he's on some big boy shit. So I understand if he's too busy for it.
Who are y'all talking about?
His name's Danny. I don't know if you've ever met him.
His Instagram name was Two Girls, One Cup.
Now it's like Danny.
He performed at that one joint, the only joint I
Yeah,
ever performed at.
he
He
was
was a
there
couple
too.
artists before me, and that's the one time like that's how I met him. Like I was like, oh, this dude's sound is like there. Like I want to work with him. Oh, hold on, I gotta pause the show. I gotta pee.
No, keep
I
talking.
just,
I gotta pee out here.
I just went.
Yeah, go for it.
Dude, I was literally just about to say, just piss out of the back door. I do it literally every day.
That's the good part about having a studio in your own house. You just piss outside when you want to.
Yeah. So, well, he's not here, but I was gonna say like, when Dino was performing at what we were just talking about downtown Fredericksburg, it was the dopest shit because me and Jesse were on the list.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
With the whole like, I like that whole like the underground thing where it was almost like a speakeasy, dude. Like you wouldn't even know it was there if you didn't know it was there.
Brandon, I was just saying when the last joint, when you were performing last year, it was so dope because me and Jesse walked in and we're like, oh yeah, the Degenerates podcast, Jake Miller and Jess Bright, we're on the list. Yeah, it was the dopest shit ever, bro. I felt so official.
I like that little setup they got there because it was like I said, underground. You didn't know it was there unless you knew it was there.
All right.
So it was.
So why don't you host shows here?
We were gonna have one. It April 18th, we're gonna have a.
Is that your field over there?
No,
It can be.
it
definitely can
We
be.
commandeer it at night. not of air quotes. We joke. We don't commandeer it, but we do.
Is it anyone's property?
Yes.
Ours in the moonlight.
Yeah. But
You can have a lot of things in the moon.
But DJ Tony B
Your
is gonna
dick
come.
pissing in my butthole. I'm sorry, Jess.
I mean, I'm not gonna go outside again. I'll just hold the bottle under the table. That's what I'll do.
I literally thought about it.
We should have all
Go
done
ahead,
that. DJ Tony B's coming through, and he's gonna set up a stage up back with like all the shit. I don't even know if I told you about this,
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
but he's gonna do like all that shit. I think that's what Scott told me. And we're gonna have our comedy show. We're gonna have one the 18th, but with all this shit, we're gonna I guess cancel it.
And
But we'll have shit here all the time, so we can fucking
yeah, just set up a stage. I'll rock out with my cock out.
Bro, I feel
have it swanging.
I feel so bad about myself because when I went up and did stand up a few weeks ago, I bombed terribly. It was the
Hard.
worst thing I've ever done in my life. I like shaky voice and everything. It was so bad.
Oh, dude, it was cringy. It was awesome.
But that's the thing. Listen to you now. You're like, you sound calm, but like that, you were shaky. Like when we first. I mean, all of us were like that when we first did the first show. Or whatever,
I feel
like-
great now. And
Yeah.
I feel like next time I do
I feel like
stand-up-
we're just talking. I keep forgetting that we're doing a podcast.
You got to try to be entertaining when you're doing this shit, but stand up is a different game.
Because you're in front of an all like this is live and there's people listening, but we're not looking at them in their eyes.
Yeah.
You get so built up in your head. So
Because like, you're commanding the attention of a room. You walk into it, you're like, "This is my room, motherfucker."
That's the thing. I couldn't even imagine doing stand up like that. Cause like with stand up, like you gotta vibe, with the room or whatever. See what jokes are like you were saying earlier. Like
you're literally talking to them. There's no music. You're just talking to them.
Yeah, is it crew jokes? Is like gay jokes? Whatever jokes.
I
is
love
it,
them
like,
all.
Yeah,
Especially
we do.
crude and
'Cause,
gay.
yeah, we fucking love those jokes, but not everyone does.
You're right.
But like I feel like obviously it's hard to perform as an artist in a crowd. But like I mean that's one of my favorite parts. I'm looking forward to is like performing in front of a big crowd. Cause like with me, I know my lyrics. I'm just go stupid. I know what I'm gonna do. But like with y'all. You don't know what you're gonna do before you do it, so
No.
it's like that must fucking suck.
It's weird.
I still feel like shit because
You
that was the last time I did it.
Yeah, he went.
And now I can't. So there's no redeeming myself. It's just everybody that was in that room thinks Jake is a huge piece of shit.
Nah, you're definitely gonna redeem yourself. That's
I
not
will.
your last. Yeah,
In October.
if we ever get out of this bullshit.
See, I did. My first show was like 4 or 5 months ago. I sucked the first one, and then the second one I was like, all right, I'm gonna do better. Cause like the first one I was same thing, nervous. Like I just bombed. The next one I went up. Guess who? Like in like comedy, here's the thing. If somebody kills a room and like you go up next, you have to be just as good or better, or like they don't feel the vibe because they've been such a high, like they don't. It's hard to get them there.
Yeah.
I had to follow literally my second time. Well, the person I had to follow was one of the writers for the David Letterman show. I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't know who he was. He was just some old dude. And
Did
then,
he geek?
Yes, he's like 77 years old. I'm talking about had me in stitches. I was like, who the fuck is this? He's like, oh, he's a writer for David Letterman. I'm like,
Well, fuck.
and you got me on here, dude. Like next, this is my second time. You fucking douchebag. It was Brandon.
That's a
Shout
setup.
out
That's a
Brandon.
monkey mission. Fuck that shit.
It
Monkey
was.
mission.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna have to start using that.
Yeah, oh, by the way, so make long story short, I bombed twice. Well, first time and second time.
Damn.
I bombed playing between them, but since then I've had great shows and. But you haven't. You're just trash.
Yeah, I am trash. White trash. Big old facts. Huge.
So what? You're just like fuck. I'm scared, and he's just like, here I go.
Brandon, I love
Brandon,
you.
that's slick shit.
By the way, to the listeners, we have to drink
Every time. Yeah.
Every time we're saying here I go, we gotta chug.
All right, so something
I'm
that
getting fucked up. Mom, I'm not making it home tonight.
Brandon, you chilling here tonight? All right,
They're gonna try to butt fuck me on the couch. I need
No.
y'all to call the cops.
huge facts. All right, so something me and Jess, dude, we have a lot of shit to do this weekend, right? Something we are pressed on doing, or we need to do. I think this weekend we need to do. Something that's gonna help grow this podcast and us doing comedy. Mm-hmm. We need to get into doing TikToks.
TikToks is a new ways, and I know a little bit about social media marketing. TikToks is the shit.
Dude, we
It
have
is,
so
but
much
that's the
shit
thing,
written too.
But that's the thing. It is, but I don't. It is. It's gonna grow your followers, but I feel like the main. I was talking to Jesse about this. You get a lot of attention on Instagram. Like you gotta focus on Instagram, but like posting better content on Instagram. So like. Gasolina. But like if you posted like instead of like how we were talking about your videos get a lot of attention and your photos get a couple likes, but that's because your photos are like just like your
Well,
icon photo or whatever, or like just like a screenshot of us recording.
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to help figure because I'm trying to run the social media. He's trying to actually run producing and engineering, the show, whatever you want to call it. It's like the content is there. It's like I'm trying to. I put this photo up so you can go look at the content. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to figure out how to run social media a little bit better.
That's why I got this camera set up, because even if we're not live, like I post this clip, like you post this clip, like someone's gonna click on it more often if they see what's going on and like it draws their attention. Like if they see just a photo's not gonna draw them to click on a link. And that's what I was when we were walking the door before we recorded. I was telling him that like if y'all if you posted photos,
It's a good idea.
you gotta post photos of like if we took a photo before we started shooting.
Yeah.
Like if y'all had actual I know actual photographers that do photo shoots for free because they're just starting out.
My sister does photography.
Bruh, have her sit. She show with whatever y'all talk about.
She doesn't give a fuck.
Then have her come in here and take photos.
Yeah, we
if
should.
she,
It's not a bad
however
idea.
often, like that's
actually
that's
a really
better.
good
That's
idea.
better content
Yeah.
to post. And that's what I was telling him. I realized that like I can't have just my cover art sitting there with like the audio playing for me to post on Instagram. I gotta steal these TikToks, I gotta steal these videos off Twitter,
Geeks.
and put my audio over it. You know what I'm saying? And then the dope visual. We'll get into that now with these motherfuckers stealing my money and shit. So I said the dude fucked me over on the cover art. I had there's two dudes for this album.
Wait, the cover art to Here I Go?
All right. I'm gonna have to piss soon, but yeah.
I was just curious.
I had two features that I paid. No, I'm not saying the features that I didn't pay. There's a decent amount of features that I didn't pay that fake, which I understand because they were busy with their own shit. I didn't pay them. I don't expect shit. But the two features I did pay, they ended up faking. And then the dude who I was supposed to have a video for PAX as well, and that didn't work out. And he was gonna shoot my video to Plain Jane as well. I was supposed to drop the album 3 weeks ago with the video to PAX, and dude didn't hit me back in time to let me know, because I was hitting him a week straight and wouldn't hit me back because I had to have the album submitted a week before. I had to make sure the date was right or whatever. And so didn't hit me back for that week. Hit me back at the end of the week, like a day after. And it's like, yeah, we're good to go. I was like, that does me no good now. Like, it's not going to drop when I want it to drop. And so I was like, you know what? I just need my money back. He sent me like maybe half my money back. I lost like $500. We shot it in DC. Like, I lost the money on the hotel room that we shot it at.
Damn.
I bought props and shit. Like, so I lost a lot of money on this album, but like the product that I came out with, I love the Plain Jane video. My man's wondering, he fucking killed that shit, dog. That is the dopest video I've seen come out of. I've seen a lot of dope videos come out of the Berg, and some of my boys have posted some insane videos. But the Plain Jane video is my favorite to come out of the Berg ever.
Are you talking about the joint with the faux willow and the
faux wheels, the
faux willow.
ATVs, yeah,
the
we
liquor
got,
stove,
yeah, the ATVs, the fireworks,
the
fucking-
guitar,
the guitar,
the guitar.
That was a dope music video.
All right, so with the
Dino.
guitar, I smashed that shit. My man's Saban, who was on the Steal the Show. Are we playing any songs off the album while we're on here?
You don't have any cut, do you?
I don't have any cut, but I can pull some up while we're talking. So
Yeah, if you want to do that, I want to play that one and PAX if you don't mind. If we can do that,
It'll
'cause-
give me some time to piss too.
Bet, yeah. Because talk to me while he's doing that though.
No.
I was texting my
no,
sister.
I'm just.
Oh, you're texting your sister. You're
Oh,
on
yeah,
it now.
yeah,
You're
I'm
on
already on it, dog.
That's just the thing. And you have to post more often. There's an algorithm to Instagram, and that's why I'm getting all these
The algorithm
views
is
right now.
fucked.
It is, but if you post at
Like
least
the
once
system.
post once a day for like 2 weeks straight, you'll see you might lose a couple followers just because they're like, oh, I forgot I followed them. I'm gonna unfollow them because I lost 50 followers like 2 weeks ago.
I promise you, with our
I
content,
gained 70. Like,
with our content, we're going to lose followers.
Oh, I lose followers all the time.
that's the thing. You want to lose the followers that aren't supporting you because then
Mostly women.
Because
Well, it brings your engagement.
what
up.
looks better? You have 500 followers with 20 likes, or you have 30 followers with 30 likes?
Well, having the high followers and the low likes actually brings your like explore page level down because you have a ton of followers and no likes. Your engagement rate is
Yeah, so
when your engagement rate is
they won't
fucked,
post you
yeah.
as much. That's what I'm saying. So you post a bunch, you'll lose the followers you need to lose, and then you followers you need to gain. So your shit will pop up more because they're viewing your shit more. So it will come up on their timeline more.
Engagement really does matter. When you like 1 to 2.
I told you I did my math with this fucking album. I had to learn everything
Yeah.
about everything for this shit because no one's doing my shit for me. Like I gotta do it.
The
all.
crazy thing with 1 million followers, a 1 to 3% engagement rate is apparently it's only 100,000 followers out of 1 million is really good. Like that's crazy. Like you only need 1 to 3%, and if you have higher than that of an engagement rate, you're doing pretty goddamn good. But the algorithm will fuck with you. That's why TikTok it doesn't have an algorithm.
That's false.
It does, but the way it works is it shows it to a few people first. If they like it, it shows it to the next wave, and then if you make it to so many waves, like eventually you make it to the For You page.
They're about to catch a lawsuit off that actually.
Really?
Because their algorithm, yeah, that's their algorithm that they claim. Their algorithm actually is the owners of TikTok, the people that appeal, like what they want to appeal to the audience, like the owners of TikTok will pick what they want to appeal to the audience and post that more. Like stream that
I thought
more.
It was all based off of. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was all based off of likes and engagement and views.
Everything's always controlled by the creators of it, no matter what no matter what they say.
It is based off it's based off like 3 topics, likes, but one of the most important ones is rewatches. So like if you rewatch it like twice, it gets bumped up because for some reason that's how it works with TikTok. Like rewatches are very and shares.
Yeah.
If you share it, then like shares and rewatching is honestly so important.
That's the thing. Once they realize like that's how some of these TikToks are making it through. Like a lot of the cooking ones, because like I feel like they made it for dancing, right? Not cooking. But the cooking ones all were getting shared and shit all over Twitter and Facebook. These old heads, and so they're like,
boomers.
fuck it, yeah, boomers, fuck them.
Fuck.
They're like, fuck it, they're about to die of corona, so we'll put them on the mainstream,
Thank
right?
God.
I hate myself for saying that.
Dude, I made it to the For You page 3 times with the same video and got taken down every time.
Why?
I had a dildo in the picture. I had that dildo.
No,
It's
not pointing to
on.
anything because I took it out of the fucking video.
You
I'm
should
not
have
having
taken it out.
At home, no, I'm not having that shit.
They took it out because I was using it as a pointing utensil. But what got it on the For You page is like
I'm fucked.
within like a minute,
Same.
like
Same.
10 people said something on it, and it was like
What do you expect, dog?
But it got like 500 views in like a minute.
But you have a dildo in it, so it's,
It's
gonna
just
get
a
taken
sex
down.
toy, though.
Yeah, but it's a dildo.
And then people went
It's
crazy
considered
on
porn.
it though. Yeah, and then they got removed when.
That's the thing. If you had duct tape over the head of the penis, like, then you'd been fine. Like if you had something come for the head of it, but like. That's like girls. They'll just put like a Tic Tac over their clit, and that's not
for real.
They're allowed to post that just because it's covering. Like,
So
or
if
over the
you-
nipples, over the nipples too.
If
Yeah,
you
some
put
Hershey Kisses on
a
it.
Tic Tac over the head of your dick while it's in my butthole pissing,
listen,
would that be
you could
okay?
probably put a Tic Tac over your dick to cover it and post it on Instagram. No one would
Yes,
see your
schmuck
penis.
boy.
huge facts.
No one
My dick is so small.
Here I go.
How small
Oh.
is it?
Oh, you're slapping.
Oh God, Brandon. Oh God.
All right,
All right, Brian. What's your before you?
wait. You gotta
It's
go.
Dino.
Are you pulling up? Are you pissing and are you pulling up the audio?
I'm not gonna be able to pull it because we're live and I don't want to crash. the
Do we
computer.
have a time limit on this?
No, we can go as long as we want.
I can
Bro,
just,
I feel like we should just go all night. If I'm being honest, like.
We have to take
just
piss breaks.
piss all night inside
No,
of my,
that's-
inside of my
that's not what
anus.
I'm talking
just do
about.
that, Brandon.
Honestly, we can keep going for as long as you guys want. For
Until
real.
we run out of content, because I feel like I'm rushing. You
I
know,
know,
There's,
we're
there's,
straight,
there's nothing
bro.
to rush you. We're at 30 minutes. We
Because the
got.
last time I was here, we were on a time restraint. That was
That's
the thing.
because that was at the studio. Now we're here. We can do it as long as we want. We got plenty of Wi-Fi.
Oh, I like doing it as long as we want.
At some point, I'll have to plug the Wi-Fi box in, but we'll be fine.
Can you get your tattoo artist over here? Because we need that during.
Dude,
the
that would be
podcast.
lit.
That would be super lit.
That'd be dope.
Who did your tattoo?
Eric.
Bad?
Tattoo Haven.
He did that. He's done a bunch of my tattoos.
He's dope as shit.
Yeah, he's super cool. He's a biker. Christian Buckingham did my last one on my chest. He's from Ink Master.
Dude, I'm.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that down in Richmond. I was gonna go to him, but fucking way too much. So I went to Eric.
Like
and
$2.50
Eric,
an hour.
I mean, Eric did this pretty well, and like that's the thing.
But let me check it out. Let me check it out. Yeah, see, it looks dope.
I fucked it up because he told me to not like dirt.
Don't
get
scratch
in
it. Don't get dirt in it.
And so what I did
don't
was
look bad,
wrapped it in Saran wrap for like 3 weeks
No, you can't do that.
straight. So I sweated in
breathe,
it.
right?
So it was like
I can't
getting
breathe.
getting water on it. Right.
They do have a it's called
like-
Skin Flex. It's this new shit that all the tattoo artists use. It's like styrofoam or
Styrofoam, cool.
Not styrofoam.
What an idiot.
Saran wrap.
What an idiot.
They put it on your tattoo. You leave it on the entire time. You don't change it. You don't do nothing, and it heals it. It's like
I need that because with this but like there's like one wobbled line and like one spot, but that's not his fault. That was my fault. I'm a dipshit.
wobbled lines aren't really his fault. Fading could be your fault. Or no, wobbled lines would be his fault. Fading is your fault.
No, because the line was straight for 2 weeks.
It's not a terrible.
After healing, it was straight for 2 weeks.
It's not a bad tattoo though.
No, it looks good.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I can easily get it touched up, and I want to add on to like I want to get it like shadowed around. All right, picture this. So like
More music notes. How about that?
yeah, all right. So what I want is like purple right here, right?
A G?
and purple like no.
A D. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
No, so like purple right here, right? And then outlining that a little black, but like all in this shaded purple, and then like some like all these notes in here, like some random like notes floating around in there, some shit like that. And then fucking Lyrical Lemonade tattoo. I want a Lyrical Lemonade sleeve on the whole art.
Just
Shout out Cole Bennett. You better watch this.
Just get how great thou art right across your
I will
forearm.
murder you. I will not get anything like that.
How great?
I don't. No, I can. No, I have to piss again.
I get pissed too.
Don't make me say it.
No, we're not. No, no. Before that, fuck that.
It's been twice within 30. He's been going every 15.
I'm spreading my cheeks as we speak, Brennan. Yes. Mm.
So we've been having people coming in and out. So it's
Mostly out. Yeah.
honestly, we should start doing the live again because why
Dude,
not?
I love doing live.
This is
Because as soon as when Nick is on, as soon as he says something racist, it can't be taken back.
Nick's already had messages. There's a message board right here and people are talking.
Oh, word?
Nick's had
Let me check that out.
Nick's had 2 messages redacted for saying fuck the government.
Can you imagine that?
Bro, you know the agents are watching us now, right? The agents are logged in to this
Fuck
podcast.
them agents. They can suck our balls.
Freeze, FBI!
It's 3 of Fredericksburg's most talented right here.
How many police encounters have you had, Dino?
Fuck off. Not just encounters or charges.
Encounters.
Fuck.
Any close calls?
Pulled over and getting searched. Is that what we're doing? We'll do
Sure,
that.
why not?
All right.
Once.
Probably 15.
Oh my
God
Are
damn.
you bullshit me?
I thought I had a lot.
Deadass.
It's because you rap, obviously.
All right. No. Here's the thing. I understand white privilege is obviously a thing. It's it's not a thing for Dino at all. That's never been a thing for Dino. I've gotten literally like, I started smoking and then
Well, what's your record look like?
not bad. That's the thing. The encounters, the charges.
Well, you haven't-
the records vary in my favor.
You have a felony oil possession.
Fuck no, I don't.
You got to take. Are you bullshit? Are you just saying
Bruh, I swear to God, I have to have my lawyer retainer. I beat the Smoking Exotic. Stream that shit. Last track on the album. My lawyer retainer. My lawyer retainer. Fuck. What did I say? I'm fucked. My lawyer retainer. So I beat the case. Bro, I need my lawyer on retainer. That motherfucker is a wizard.
Dude, who's your lawyer?
First one I had was absolute shit because my mom suggested him and I was like,
Same. I've had
Fuck
had
that.
way too many. I've been investigated all that shit.
fuck that.
So
So
yeah, I feel you on that. One
so
second, I
I
gotta fix my mic.
so-
We're good.
So I talked to my mans, and he told me about the shit that he got into, and his shit just sounded. I mean, it sounded like he snitched a little bit, but like he got a good deal or whatever. And so
Brandon,
shh,
you
I'm
don't-
getting no. Shh.
He just said his man snitched.
Oh, he snitched?
I didn't say nobody. Did I say a name?
You said your man.
All right, it's not my. Hold on. Not my man's. All right, it's a dude that I
Yeah.
used to know. All right,
Right.
that clear that up.
All right.
Fuck with no snitches. Fuck that.
Fuck no.
No, hell.
I don't leave the house. First of all, if I don't. This is probably the first time I left the house in like 2 weeks. So, except for the beer I got this morning. I mean, I run errands, but I don't hang out with people.
I literally got a text from Dino at 11 a.m. I believe, and he said, "Let me know if you're gonna pick me up or if I have to drive because I might be drunk."
For real, that's the first day I had off since the Corona shit, except for Sundays. But
And
like,
white girl, and I felt that.
fuck, what were we talking about?
Charges.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so the felony charge, it went away because my lawyer is amazing. The new lawyer I got, so it was the dude that I used to know. I was talking to him, and like he told me that he got this really good lawyer. I talked to him. His name's what the fuck is his name? I have him saved in my contacts as Beat the Case. Like I don't have his real name saved.
Is he a local lawyer?
Yeah, he's out of Fred. His first name's Andy. I forget his last name, but
Warhol?
I don't. That's not it. What is that? Why are you guys laughing?
It's a painter.
What?
It's a painter.
A panner?
Painter.
Painter?
Yeah, I'm over here coughing, I'm dying. It's because of these bad boys right here.
How do you know a painter?
Because all I know is drunks.
A painter is a drunk? What the fuck are you talking? Are
Brandon,
you talking about that weird dude?
Brandon.
Yeah, the weird
Oh,
dude,
that's the
yeah.
one. That's how you guys know. You know memes. That's you fucking
Yeah.
bitches. That's how you know.
You cocksuckers.
No, but he got me off. So that case dragged out for a little bit. Like I don't know how long.
You gotta go on some weird ass fucking retreat, didn't you? You fucking cracker.
Shut the fuck up. All right. So here's the story. I haven't. All right. Because I've learned a lot from this, and I don't mind talking about this at all openly. So what happened was I got a misdemeanor for first offender, possession or whatever. Like I don't know, like freshman year of college, and then it was like a year and a half later. I stopped going to college. A year and a half later, I got caught with a cart because I was just smoking carts at the time because I didn't want to get caught with bud because bud smells. I didn't know a cart was felony until I was in the back of the cop car. so here I go.
Oh, he said it.
Oh, damn it. Brandon, I'm starting to get real drunk.
Life comes at you
fast. Here I go to the police station.
Life comes at you fast, Brandon.
Mm-hmm. So I get to the police station.
My God.
Damn. They towed my car for some reason. And we were literally like 1,000 feet away from the police station when they pulled me over.
Bruh, that's a dickhead move, dude.
Alright, so they pulled me over and they're like, it was the first week I had my stick shift, so I couldn't stop that well, so I was yielding all the stop signs. And so they pulled me over like right in front of the hospital, searched my shit, and they're like, alright, we couldn't find anything. And then the other cop comes out and is like, wait, what's this? And I was like, I had the shit labeled like a dipshit. I had my shit labeled and I had empty carts there. Like I'm a fucking idiot. But then they pulled out a cart that I just picked up because I knew it was the only strain that I just picked up. So I was like, all right, that's my new one. They opened it. It was empty. I was like, fuck, that bitch leaked somewhere all over my car. But like, fuck it, we'll test it anyway. They threw the whole fucking thing in there, shook it up. Like, yep.
Wait.
You're coming to jail. I was like, fuck, what the fuck?
I thought that was illegal. I thought they couldn't bust carts open like that.
They didn't bust it open.
I think you're thinking. Well, it was leaking, but I think you're thinking jewel pods.
They can do whatever they want to test it.
And
they can do whatever the fuck they want to test it.
Extorting pigs, of course they can.
Yeah. They'll do whatever the fuck they want to charge you.
Well, they can do whatever.
But I mean, it was Fred, not Stafford. Stafford wanted to fuck everyone over. It was Fred.
Dude, fuck.
But okay, here's the thing.
You lucky you didn't get in Stafford.
Oh my God, bro, I'd be in jail right now still.
Only county that can fucking patrol on 95.
Oh, you are not capping. Holy fuck. I had a motherfucker
Stafford.
tailing me for... oh my God.
I
fucking
hate
Stafford
pig
so
bastards. We cannot describe how much we despise police. All cops are bastards.
Oh, no. All right. Nathan Cathcart. Shout out Nathan Cathcart. I actually...
No, he's a pig fuck.
No, I had dinner with him the other night.
But he's a pig.
He lets people go with that shit.
What about Justin?
He's not...
Nathan
Cathcart.
Case
Shout out Nathan Cathcart.
NASCAR.
What
about
Nathan Catheter?
What about Justin McClymans?
What?
Justin McClymans is...
I heard about that.
Cocksucker.
Grass fairy.
Tell me that doesn't make
Why do I
sense.
feel like he's just watching this? I fucking hate him.
Dude, that's literally... I can see him speaking like that right now.
We can't get into this.
I'm just wondering, where were we at on time, right? I'm just...
40 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah.
Well, I still got a whole list of questions I still ain't asked, Brandon, but...
I got a whole
All right, let me finish the charge
Go
story.
What? Go take a piss.
Yeah, let me go empty my dick.
All right, I'll finish the charge story.
BRB, boys.
All right, so I got pulled over, whatever. They searched my car, they found it, they tested it, and then I went to the police station. They towed my car. I get there, and they're like, I don't know. Everyone made fun of me every time I say this because I don't know what the fuck it's called. No one will tell me what the fuck it's called. But I had this like little FaceTime thing with a magistrate to see if I had to stay in jail.
Do you want a probation hearing?
But it's over like a TV. I sat there and
it's a
I don't know what it's called.
Bro, I know an unnecessary amount about the law because my dad.
And tell me what this is
has
called.
been in trouble.
Because it's the only thing I can't remember.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm just like I said. I know.
I love your dad. Your dad's dope as shit.
But that's cool as shit, right? He said one time he fucked with you one time when he said your dad pulled up and like he was like, well, tell Timmy how you was feeling. He was like, fuck him, right? That's what you was saying. And he said you was like, bruh.
I mean, never mind. I was about to say some stupid shit.
He said you was like mad about something, and then he was like,
I told you how much Timmy be paying me, and you know how much he be cashing them fucking checks for. Stream my fucking music so I can stop landscaping. Dear God, please.
Yes, I am so fucking tired of trades. The one thing
Nathan
we
says
have,
rope riders. Facts.
One thing we have, all three of us in common, we all three work for our fathers. It sucks.
And
dude.
we all do shit work.
Me and my dad do this all the time.
I thought you worked with Jesse. What do you do?
Jesse works for me, motherfucker.
Fuck no, I don't.
All right, what
He's
do you
doing
do?
my show right now.
What do you do?
Motherfucker, you know what I do.
Nobody knows you because you're a fucking rando.
I do heating and air. I figure.
Oh, shit! I did know that. I'm being dumb now.
It's
You
a
got me fucked
terrible
up.
job,
knew
and
that.
I can't stand
That's
it.
the thing with my dad. Legit. I don't see my dad. Like I've seen him. This is the most I've seen him the past week because he's like.
You're lucky.
Because, what are you doing?
I'm not trying to cut nobody off, but our boy Leo Carter is in here and just said freestyle, Brandon. But we're not gonna get to that. I want to give a shout out to Leo. He just had his baby son.
yeah,
Shout out, Leo.
Shout out, Leo.
shout
That's
out.
the boy. I fuck with Leo hard.
All right, you keep going, Brandon. My bad. I won't cut you off, but
No,
he was
you
in
good.
he was
You
in
good.
here.
You good. Fuck. What was I saying though? Oh wait. I didn't finish my charge
So
story.
you
All right.
don't talk to you.
No.
You don't
Oh
talk to
yeah.
your
All right.
dad.
We'll finish that story
Then
first.
we'll get back to the charge.
I don't. My dad doesn't show up to the job site. I run the company. Like I manage. He tells us what to do, and then I make sure we do it. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And then I collect the check most times. Sometimes he collects the check, and then he does a lot of estimates. But or he does the personal jobs, like the big check ones that he could do like in a couple hours. He'll keep those to himself, so he doesn't waste man hours. But everything else, I do.
For real.
So please stream my music. My dad's working me like a slave.
Your dad's cool though. I fuck with him.
Oh, I love my dad. He's very. That's the thing. That's a very huge part about this. Like I said, and like we were talking about earlier, it's very hard to get support in Fredericksburg. It's very hard to get support where we're at, because
Yes.
I mean, I have some friends who make music. Like my man's Nigel, obviously, because he's on the album.
Yeah.
All my features support my music, obviously, because they're on my fucking tracks. Like I fucking love them. They're my bros. And then I got like Omi. I recorded my shit at the first EP. He supports my shit. He's dope as fuck. Jang, I've known Jang since I went to Wash. I know him as Frank. Everyone calls him Jang. But he supports my shit. And then Josh supports my shit heavy. His name's King Josh on Instagram. He makes really good music too. Jang's a really good producer. Omi, he runs a studio at CED. He's tough. But like other than them, like I can't name you any other artist around here that's a show any love or anything. It's really
Dude,
hard
nobody
to get out
shows
of it.
love around.
We
Fredericksburg.
ran
really
we
hard.
ran into Brillo.
Brillo?
Yeah,
Jabril?
he was in it's in our Nugget challenge where I had to wear a dress to a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like Brandon or not.
He was
Brandon.
there?
Jake's walking out of McDonald's, and I cut it right there because it's like a weird interaction. He was like, "Hey, I know you."
Oh yeah, yeah. He's in our YouTube video.
For like a second, but yeah, nobody shows love. The crazy thing is, I'm talking about like 50 people maybe. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come to your show soon." Nope, nobody.
All right, I said that to you one time, and I really did want to, but like I legit don't leave the house. I already told y'all that so many times. Like, but like I will after this shit, because I'm tired of. I'm not tired of being in the house. I love being in the house. I'm tired of being around my parents. They're fucking nuts. They're nuts around each other. I love them separately. They're nuts around each other.
Dude, I love my family so much. It's so hard to be around them.
Yep.
I love. It's like I
miss my brother. My brother, he's in Tennessee.
Oh, Brian?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to that man in a minute.
How many kids does he? He's
only got one. Dude's dope. Oh my god, I love little dude. Little dude's dope as hell.
How old is he? He's like what?
It's gotta be 5 by
Holy
now.
He's like
shit.
6
All
or
so
7,
he was
right?
born my senior year, but he was born in 2014. He's
2020.
turning 6 this year. He's 5
Man.
right now.
I got a 4-year-old little
November.
brother.
What?
I got a
Oh wait,
4-year-old.
I knew that. Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
picked him up from daycare the other day. Not the other day.
Oh
like,
yeah,
dipshit.
yeah,
It's like a couple months
He was
ago.
over there leaf blowing, doing some random shit.
Working like a slave. Fuck that shit.
So yeah,
Hey, did you see Timmy there? We already know the answer to that. Keep rolling.
nope. But I don't understand why Fredericksburg gives local artists so much hate, because there's a lot of people in Fredericksburg that actually have talent. And all the haters, I swear to God, it makes people like they give up because like, well, I'm not going nowhere because it's hard to get out of Fredericksburg.
That's exactly why, because they don't. That's why I told you I got so much support on my first EP. All right, you can say my last album was good. My first EP, it wasn't on anyone else besides me because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my music. It was absolute shit, but I got so much fucking support off of it.
It wasn't a bad.
Dude, I've been.
Bruh, get the fuck out of my face.
Brandon, fuck you. We're supporting.
Hey, that's track something on the album. I don't remember.
Dude,
how
we
I
went to
uploaded them. It was random.
We went
how
to
I
a Rich
uploaded them.
Brian concert. Like
Who the fuck is that?
He's a rapper.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I didn't want to,
but he's actually pretty big.
I
I went there for the biddies.
I saw little TJ, and guess who I saw? Guess who I ended up meeting up with?
Who?
Grant.
Oh God,
fuck.
fuck Grant.
No, fuck no. Grant's dope. Get the
Grant's
fuck.
a little bitch.
He was a schmuck.
He what? I mean, I'm not gonna say he was, because like he was my homeboy back in the day, but like I was a bitch back in the day too.
Brandon, you were so much cooler than
No.
Grant. Grant's a little bitch, dude.
He's not a little bitch anymore. If you think of it like that, like how y'all you viewed him as a bitch before. How you view him now, he's not a bitch anymore.
Well, he went to
I
Pensacola for like
promise you.
4 years. That's a schmuck move.
Bruh, Pensacola turns people fucking nuts.
And gay.
Just like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that'll do it too. But like, no, people come out of there with like really bad drug problems. I'm not. No, Grant didn't come out with drug problems, but like,
That's cool.
I'd chill with Grant.
But like I said, we took we rented a bus and we went
We
down there.
we got lit as fuck, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, does he get fucked up?
We got fucked up.
I can't stand him.
Oh my god, Jovan, my man's Jovan passed out in the bathroom.
Who?
My man's Jovan. He's in a couple chillers. He's in one chiller I'm about to post. I gotta piss again.
God damn, Brandon.
Wait, let me finish. Let's finish the charge story first. All right. So I beat the fucking case, but during that time, I met with my lawyer like literally a day after my man suggested him. I was like, bet I gotta meet with him. So it was like my case dragged on for like 6 months. Within the first 3 months, I had gotten pulled over 9 times, and none of them were for any reasons. Got pulled over. Why am I getting pulled over? Sir, can you step out of the car? I smell marijuana. Why am I getting pulled over? I smell marijuana at this point. You need to get out of the car.
They're trying to put a stop to that because you can't believe it's just
I got
it's
tagged,
hearsay.
bro. Get the fuck out of here. I've never had white privilege. It is a thing. I don't have it.
Well, when you have a weed charge, it's like he's got.
Yeah, they tagged
smell
me.
weed.
Well, they can say anything they want.
All right. So while I was getting tagged, I got these cops. All right. I'm not gonna give away my stash spot because the ops are listening over the yeah.
Obviously,
Fuck the ops.
But I was rolling up in front of my man's house near the bus station downtown, and it was Moon Rock, 8th Moon Rock.
God
that shit was
damn.
straight gas. Like my man's custom made it. Crystal, THC crystal is like wax, resin, live resin, fucking Fruity Pebbles bud. Rolled it up, 8th and wood. Cop pulled up on me as I'm licking the blunt close, and so I was like, "Fuck."
licking the butt.
Licking the butt close. I licked the butt. Fuck out of here. So I was looking at clothes, and he pulled up on me, but he didn't turn his lights on. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna pull out." So I pulled out, and he followed me down Cowan Boulevard at least 2 miles. I was like, "This fucking dipshit." I had time to put in my stash spot, turn the radio on, and get my nerves out before he put his lights on. Put his lights on, search my shit, couldn't find it. Then took out like empty containers. I had medical marijuana containers, empty ones, and like he was like, "What do you have this for? Do you have a medical marijuana container, or do you have a medical marijuana license?" And I was like, "Did you find any medical marijuana?" And he was like, "Fuck you," and slammed the door shut. I was in the back of the cop car, obviously. I'm always in the back of the cop car. I never don't get handcuffed. So fucking search my shit for another hour, dog. Literally. All right, so I had like wrappers of like when I smoked backwoods, I put the guts in the wood package because it keeps the other woods fresh. I had like 20 of them in there. And then like all this other trash and shit, and like dumped everything all over my car. It took me 30 minutes to clean it up after.
Pigs.
But bruh, I was sitting there cleaning it up, and the dude's like, "No, you need to get the fuck out of here." I was like, "I'm sorry, officer. Like, I'm not gonna sit in my car when you just did like literally like liquids in my seat. Like, I'm sitting in this shit. Like, I'm gonna clean it, dry it. Like, I'll get out of here when I clean.
When I
this
damn
shit.
well feel like
When
it.
I want to.
So they skirted off or whatever. Skirt. And then I rode down River Road and smoked that fucking 8th in the backwood. Oh my god, I never been that high in my life. That shit was gas. Holy fuck. But yeah, cops be on my ass. I gotta pee.
Empty that dick, Brandon.
Should we tell our cop story when
Dino.
Brandon gets back?
We've already told it.
Have we told it to him? It don't matter. They've heard it a million times.
I think we told that like episode 4, I believe.
We actually had people coming in and out of the, we had like 5, 6, 7, 8, people listening, and it just keeps rotating. New people coming in.
It's terrible.
It's terrible, but it's new people coming in, so maybe we get a few listeners. Nathan's been here the whole time. He's been listening, so shout out Nathan.
Shout out Gathan.
And I think Nick's been listening too. So
Nick said he was gonna listen at work.
yeah, how's the video coming?
It's still rolling, bro. I'm gonna stop real quick. Didn't.
What are you talking about?
Ooh, big goof.
I had this
What?
dude who does like TikTok dances or whatever. What up?
Gay.
Nah, it's this dude who's doing one of my promos. Like y'all were saying, you want to get into TikTok or whatever, but he does videos like that, but like trailers on Instagram or whatever, and does them for some big artist. He's doing one for me today, so I was seeing if he posted it because I gotta send him the rest of the bread once he does post it.
I feel you. I mean, like what?
Let's get into these questions.
Well, I was about to get to like, what is your writing process when you write these albums? Like, because my writing process with comedy is, the thing with comedy is you don't sit down and write it. Anytime throughout your day, honestly throughout your day, you randomly
just
get hit
write
with when you get something you have to write down right then.
I get that,
or you forget it,
and then I come back to my house or here, and then I write on said
topic
on the topic. So like it comes to the comedians randomly. You don't sit if you just sit down and write, you're coming up with bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like, how's it come to you?
All right, so like I relate to that in some way. Like writing for these things. Who? Josh? Micah, what the fuck is up, Mike? I saw him.
You talking about Toes?
Yeah.
I saw him a couple months ago at Gold. I was hooping. He was lifting. He's gotten big as shit. He's
I
big
know.
as fuck.
Swole motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a big motherfucker. No, but writing, like, it's gonna be completely different for us. But like, I can relate to that. Like when you think of something, because sometimes like, well, I think I'm a comedian on Twitter. So like, whenever I think of something, like it's fucking genius. Like people are gonna retweet it because like I sound high as shit. So like I tweet it or whatever. Or like whenever I think of like a fire bar, like. All right, so on Smoking Exotic, I referred to a line from that earlier. My lawyer retained her, so I beat the case. There's another line on there. Brought her on back from the Old Town Road. Now she ride my dick till she can't no more. The second I thought of that, dope. I wrote it down, and I did not ever lose that note. I was like, this has to go in one of the songs in the album. And it has to be soon, because like Lil Nas is still relevant, kind of now.
Kind of. Well, he's gay, and that's why he's relevant.
Well, no, I'm
just fucking around.
I mean, yeah, that's the only reason.
His Twitter is funny as shit.
Oh, he's awesome on Twitter.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm talking about as an artist. Like, yeah, he's a good meme page on Twitter, but like having social
media.
That verse wouldn't have, that bar wouldn't have been relevant if I didn't drop it.
Well, he had his own fucking ad in the Super. I'm not trying to cut you off. In the Super Bowl, dude. Once you do that, you without a doubt you made it.
Yeah, that's very true.
When you got fucking boomers playing your shit.
Right, yeah, he's set for bread. He's not a good artist.
No, that song was.
He had one good song, but he can.
None of the song. No, even Old Town Road. Old Town Road's just like a catchy song. It's not good musically.
No, it's just catchy.
Sometimes that works.
Shout out to Mr. Reed. He's the reason I'm as good.
That's why you got those G's and D's on your fucking forearm.
He's the reason I'm as good as I am at music. But Mr. Reed, he taught me everything I know musically, like crescendos, like how I need a staccato, certain things. Like that's how I get certain flows for shit. Like I promise you, like everything he taught me is engraved in the fucking creases of my brain.
So Mr. Reed helped you with Here I Go.
Fuck you.
Oh, Jesse.
Bro, I'm drunk as I didn't plan on drinking this much.
I should not be faced at 7:45.
It's 7:45. Can we put the pizza in the oven? And then go get Taco Bell.
Facts. So do you write lyrics?
All right, hold up. Yeah, so writing process. All right. So I don't know how I keep getting off topic. I'm fucked up. That's how. All right, so writing process. So I randomly think of bars like that and I'll write them down. But for me, I don't write shit mostly. Like I don't put anything to anything until I hear the beat. So once my man's Kai sends over the beat. He needs to send me a beat soon. I'm gonna kill him if you don't. No, he's definitely working on shit. But he sends me the beat and like I catch the vibe or whatever, and I hear where the hook's gonna go. The first thing I ever write is the hook, cause that sets the vibe for the whole song, right? So I write the hook. Hooks. It depends. It depends on the beat. Well, now the beats are really good, so like the hooks are getting easier to write, and like hooks just got to be catchy words. They don't have to be like depth lyrically, but you got to use words. And that's what I didn't realize before. Like I was saying stuff that was cool, but like now I got to use like certain words and like phrase it certain ways. So like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you just hear it and it's like how good artists phrase things. It's like they fit like dope words and dope syllables in certain spots. And like,
it can be so simple too.
Roddy Ricch does it. Yeah, Roddy Ricch does it very well. Like how he like mentions like Cartier frames slightly and like does this a little bit or like I don't know how to explain it, but like he does it really well. And I learned that, and that's what I did with this album. So when I write. Hook goes first. I don't freestyle shit. I respect every artist who steps in the front of the mic and starts freestyling lyrics. But like for me, I feel like I would rather take my time with my lyrics because like that seems like if you think out, why wouldn't you think out your lyrics like instead of just going for them? Like if you have time to sit down and write your lyrics, it's gonna be better if you have time to work on shit. So whenever I hear the beat, I'll freestyle a flow though. Like I'll hear it like I'm gonna go like da 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 da.
Like Young Thug does, right?
Young Thug does that. Who I saw one female artist, Rita Ora or some shit like that, or Jean Aoki or some shit. I saw a female artist post that they do that, and I was like, oh fuck, I thought I was the only artist who does that. But like picking out a flow is so much easier than picking out every word that fits. You know what I mean?
Facts, yeah.
So that's what I do. I'll pick out the flow, then pick out the words. Take my time. I really take my time on the verses. I mean, but I got the beats, and I once I get a beat that I like, I don't put it away. Like I'll write like 4 bars, smoke a shit ton, write like 8 bars, hit another hit, finish the fucking verse. So it take me like an hour to write my verses most of the time. Hook, 15 minutes. If it's taking me more than 15 minutes on the hook, I'm like, nah, get the fuck on the hook, and that's that.
Word.
Here's we have a comment from Leo, who, by the way, Leo does actually rap, and he's actually pretty good.
Leo
Oh,
ain't
for real?
bad. Nah, he
Leo
plays
rap.
drums and he can freestyle. Yeah.
Oh,
They can get down.
I'd like to have some. You heard Plain Jane with the electric guitar on the end of it, and it has electric guitar through a lot of it. And then Cobra, or what did I say? Steal the Show. The beats made by Cobra. Steal the Show. You hear a lot of saxophone throughout it.
Our boy Kyle that we were shouting out at the beginning of the show, he plays guitar too.
I would if they can play well and get in the studio and do it like
And
consistently.
Kyle can play.
Kyle can play guitar.
I'd love to get them. Yeah,
Leo plays drums really good, and he's really good at rapping.
He's drunk.
Yeah, it wakes you up, but he's really good at rapping. But Leo did say he said nah.
I can smell that.
He said Lil Nas did
Get
have.
the fuck out. What he said?
He said Lil Nas did have good music before he went mainstream, but a lot of his music was from unpaid YouTube beats, and once he got famous, he lost the rights to all of them.
That's the thing. I never heard anything he dropped before Old Town Road, so I have no comment on that. It could be true, but I have no knowledge of that. But what I do know is the stuff he did drop is just it's good for commercials. It's good for TikToks. It's not good musically.
Well, it's so
It's
catchy,
not-
and the thing is,
It's catchy. Yeah.
here's one of the crazy things.
It's good. It's like pop rap. That's
exactly.
it.
And here's one of the things that I do respect about people that make music that.
Fuck, that's in my nostrils, dog.
That shit is strong.
Fuck you.
It's
That shit
about shit that applies to everybody.
Fuck.
Like blue humor, these dirty jokes I was telling you before we got on the show. I can't say them, but the jokes like Kevin Hart or somebody that says like somewhat clean humor, they go crazy because kids and everybody can listen to them. You good, Brandon?
Yeah, that just got in my head. That shit gave me a little headache right quick.
Leo said he's a black, multi-talented artist. He said hit him up.
All right, whoa. Say what you just before that said it. All right, I'll hit him up. But say what you said before again. I missed the last.
He's
end of
waking
it.
up. I'm telling
I
you.
missed the
Oh
end
my
of it.
god.
You said Kevin Hart and.
Well, when you make like cleaner music, it applies. Like if it's catchy, everybody can
Oh,
get
yeah,
on it.
yeah. No,
Like
get
see,
the
your
fuck
music's only good for adults. My humor's only good for adults. But if
No.
I had,
No.
you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
clear that up. My music's good for people. I don't rap about terrible things. Yeah, I say curse words in my songs, but I don't.
But
Smoking weed isn't bad.
But parents
Getting
aren't-
money isn't bad.
But parents aren't going to want them to listen to you per se, as opposed to Old Town Road. It's
Bro,
just,
Cameron Biggs repost everything that I post.
well, he's like
Every fucking thing.
I still think that doesn't.
like a 13-year-old
valid.
kid.
Your point is valid. Yeah. Their parents aren't good. But that's where you take that angle. What did you want to do at 13? Everything your parents
Exactly.
told you couldn't do.
Yeah.
So there's, yeah. I mean, your point is valid, but there's also the other side to it.
Leo said again, Young Dino, Young Von collaboration.
I'm gonna hear. You gotta show me a shit after.
All right, I'll have him when we get off here, or if
Hey,
Leo.
now for real, if he's tough like you say, I'm gonna ask him for a feature. But if he asks me for a feature, I'm not doing it. I don't do it. No, I'm not trying to be play. I don't do free features anymore.
No. Leo does. He
At the least, he could be a ghost.
he's Leo's really good as a freestyler too. Like he'll just like Nathan or Kyle will be like, all right, rap Leo, and Leo will just go off, start rapping about the randomest shit. And, like he can keep it going.
Yeah,
So,
I can't freestyle or shit. I told you all that.
Leo's
I can't do it.
a good lyricist. Like you can hear him like rap.
I mean, I can send y'all a beat that I've already recorded on for the new album. We can pretend like I'm freestyling. You just cut this part out of the show.
Well, it's live, so.
No, but when I post it, that's the thing.
The
listeners are gonna hear that, but we'll do it for the clip.
yeah.
We're not doing that. Get the fuck out.
Brendan, I geeked so hard. Episode 3.
Oh my
When
god!
you dissed
Told
fucking
Nigel he
snoring.
snores.
Yo, he was hurt, bro.
Bro, that shit geeked me.
It was
hilarious.
so funny, dude. The clip at the end of the end of that episode, there's a clip of me and I'm just and I'm burying my fucking head inside of my elbow, dude.
Yo,
I'm
cause
just
you
I'm
put,
geeking so
you
hard.
put Leo in a pine wood box, dude. I was like,
my
I'm not Leo. Fucking
Nigel was
Jesse's
dying.
mixing up his black folk.
I know.
Oh my god.
God.
man.
All right, so I do have another question.
What's
and
up?
what were your thoughts going into Here I Go, and what was the vision?
Oh,
for it?
dude, shit. Thank you.
All right.
You good?
Yeah, and a burp.
He's drunk.
So thoughts going into Here I Go was
Okay.
Brandon.
Oh, you did it.
But no, I didn't mean to.
Thoughts for what?
Fuck you. Thoughts going into the album where Brandon, your stuff before was alright, but you're lying to yourself that it was really good. It's not really good. The sound quality isn't there. The lyrics are there. The vibe's there. Well, the lyrics weren't there all the way. The vibe was there. I wanted to work hard on it. I did work hard on it. And the more y'all talk about it, makes me more proud of it. So I am proud of it.
Like your last album was fire, dude.
Dude, we fuck. I'm telling you, there's been so many. Not trying to cut you off.
No,
There's
you
been
know,
so many drunk
I don't mind
nights.
you cutting me off. I cut y'all off all the time. You can cut me off.
There's been so many drunk nights where me and Jesse
Get
just
the
put on
fuck
speaker.
out.
I'm not even bullshitting,
I'm
dude.
dead
I'm not
ass,
gassy,
dude.
bro. I swear to God.
That's the thing. Like
I put it on my mama, bro.
Dude, we had a
on my mama's, dog.
On gang,
Fuck
son.
that bitch. On my mama.
I'm serious,
Dog,
bro.
we had a party bus. I'm telling you, we was
Oh,
blasting.
fuck. You sent me that video. I remember
We was
that.
playing your songs,
I
dude.
remember
swear to
that.
God, dude.
I remember that. But imagine a party bus with my new album.
We get down with it.
That's the thing. You haven't even. Don't say a fucking word, Jake Miller. You haven't listened to the whole thing yet.
I haven't. I'm not even.
We
bullshit. I
got
haven't
a
listened to one song.
fake
Fake
ass
fan.
phony right here.
He's a
Fake-
Fredericksburg hater.
It
Nah.
dropped last night.
No, it dropped
Oh,
today,
no.
bitch.
Wait. Album dropped midnight. Album dropped whenever the fuck it decided to work. Because
I
that
just
just pissed me
downloaded
off.
it.
Bro, I have to pee again. I have a bladder infection apparently.
Don't make me make another ass joke.
I gotta pee too. Who's gonna pee first?
I have to. And then,
God damn, his bladder's small. Dick is big though.
Schlong is big. But yeah, so you haven't listened to the album at all?
I just downloaded it.
There's some pretty good songs in there. I like like I said, Roll One, which is a song that came out a while ago with the music video and all, was really good. I fucked with it.
I've seen some previews, and it's I liked every one. The least I can do on Instagram, but no, I just downloaded it. I mean, I know for a fact when we end this podcast, we're gonna fucking put on Brandon's album and blast it. I know.
Yep, Jesse's getting the
not
clips together
Brandon,
for that.
Dino.
Leo's dropping bars in the fucking chat right now.
All right, but vision going into the album was, it's got to be better than what you dropped before. And obviously, as a human being, like whenever you're in a stagnant state, like shit just feels funky. Like you want to do something, right? So you want to progress.
I feel it. As far as a writer, I mean, like me and Jesse doing comedy skits, anything.
Yeah.
Which we have. We have so much shit written that we just need to
I
quit.
believe you do.
We need to quit bullshitting and actually go through with it. As a writer, like I said, the creative process, like
That
you get so, like you said, stagnant, dude. Like you get writer's block, and people that don't do anything creative, they don't understand that.
yeah.
It's like
And-
it's a real thing.
And it is, and because like you're not in the mood to and stuff, and I get that, but like if you keep not being in the mood to, you're just not going to do
Yep.
it at all. So
You need to write all
what
the
you just
time.
said. You quit bullshitting. That was the fucking move for the album. Quit bullshitting, because 4K went into the studio to upgrade it. So I had everything I needed. I mean, obviously my shit's not as good as like whatever, like talking all these Post Malone and all this shit. Like
You're still working with what you got.
yeah, like I'm doing the best with what I can, and like it's good for now. Like obviously, I'd rather it be a little clearer and shit, but like I'm trying to get a booth put in or whatever, so I get my like vocals like to
Yeah,
not distort.
crystal clear.
Crystal fucking clear. But, like I do what I can with what I got, and I make it work. So I stopped bullshitting. So everything needed to be better. With my music before, it was good, like y'all say, but you can compare it to other artists around here. Like it can hold its own. But with other artists around here,
You go ahead.
No, you
Go
got
ahead.
it. You got it.
No, I'm just like you're right on that line of like it's creative, it's new, but it's also on that line of at some point, just the same way me and Jesse do comedy, you have your creative outlook, like where you want to go,
Your vision.
and sometimes it doesn't always work that way. You have to kind of conform to the popular thing that's going on.
Fuck to that.
Well,
All right.
with music,
all right.
I can say that. You can say fuck that.
I will say comedy's hard to get into.
All right, I understand. You gotta.
I think
conform-
music's
you,
harder to get into than fucking.
All right. So yeah, I mean, that's debatable because actually, that's not.
There's
Because
more people
comedy, you
trying
could
to-
rock one show and then be fucking big.
Yeah,
If
so
we're being
the
honest.
right person.
Bruh, the David Letterman dude. If you did better than him, imagine that. I mean, you might have done better than him. I don't know. I wasn't there, but like, if he saw you like rock the fucking stage, like, you could have had opportunities right there.
One of the things I think there's
with me, I drop an album, my viewers see it.
Well, also there's a lot of rappers out there.
I also haven't run promo outside of the Berg, and that's the reason. Like, I'm not.
Oh no, get outside of the Berg without a doubt.
I will, but we're not doing that till Monday because the post that I have right now, it's got to wait till it filters through my actual. Because I don't want it popping up on my timeline as an ad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So once it gets through all my followers that actually look at my shit, then yeah, we'll do that.
What's your engagement? Like, have you got a lot of people interacting with it so far?
I haven't done any promo on any of the fucking posts on Instagram, and the highest interaction I got is like almost 700 views on the first clip I posted of the video, which is a lot more than I got. And I told you the algorithm. I started posting like a week before that, like once every other day maybe, and then that's why I got so many views. Because before I was getting like 300 views or some shit. But that's another thing that went into the album. So that is like we got to line up the promo a lot better. We got to plan this out a lot better. Because with the album I dropped before, I dropped the album, and then we did a video a couple weeks later, and that was cool. But I didn't have that ready for the album. I didn't have promo lined up for the album. I had to search for promo, like see what was good for promo after I dropped it. I was being a dipshit. For this, made sure everything was cool. Made sure the sound quality was there. I mastered everything a million fucking times, and then lined up the promo, and then dropped it. And then made the video and then dropped it after all that was ready.
Yeah, working with Instagram is weird. We've got one video on OG Degenerates. We ran a promotion. I ran it outside of Fredericksburg, but it went.
Where'd you run it?
I literally
We invested $200. I think.
No, it wasn't that much. It was actually pretty cheap. It was
Instagram
I think it
promos
was
are
150.
very. I'm not gonna. If you are good, Instagram promos are good.
The region I checked was everything outside of Virginia, and we got I think over 7,000 views and over 100,000 engagements and like that was more than we expected because it just went great, and like we got like a couple hundred shares because people fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Because it was a great clip, and like inside of Fredericksburg, people see it and they're just like, fuck them. Because there's just some nobodies.
That's the thing.
Nobody in Fredericksburg loves you until you're big, and then they're the biggest fan.
That's the thing we can like. That's the reason I stopped getting so much I told you I get a quarter of the interaction I get on my Instagram posts from my followers. All the interaction you see on my page, like the views and shit, the 700 views I got on the video from the other day, that's from like a quarter or like half of them is from like people who just started following me or like people who like clicked on it from my followers posting it on their story. Like I don't get the interaction I do, and that's because people in the Berg, once they see you're almost there, they're like, fuck, he's about to get out. I don't want him to get out. I'm gonna get the fuck out. I don't care what they want.
Dude, it's so easy to get discouraged when you're in Fredericksburg every day and you go to your daily job every day.
Yeah.
And you're trying to do something creative, and it's just you get in the cycle. It's like, how am I going to get out of
because
this?
you
get creative every day you get off the fuck work.
Facts.
Bro, I swear to you, say you gotta stop bullshitting. I promise you, the second you stop bullshitting, to everyone who wants to do something creative, the second you stop bullshitting, and like I don't mean stop bullshitting. Like, all right, let me hop in the studio. All right, let me write for the next day. I'm saying
keep doing it.
Stay consistent to your grind. Yeah. You're gonna get better. All right, I'm not gonna say
like that with anything.
If you're good, if you're meant to do that, you're gonna get better. Like you guys are funny, so like if you wrote every day, if you wrote every fucking day, like y'all are hilarious now, y'all would get better. But like if people who weren't funny started writing every day, like you might not get better.
Hard work goes a lot farther than talent when talent doesn't work. You can be very talented, but if you don't put in the work, you're not gonna be shit.
That's very true. That's
Big
very
old
true.
facts.
And that's the thing. You also have to believe in what you're doing. Like.
Yeah,
it's very hard. Like you said, it's very hard to get discouraged.
It's
very
easy to get discouraged.
I mean, it's very easy. That's what I meant. It's very easy to get discouraged.
No, you go, bro.
It's very easy to get discouraged, but like once you like, if I had like 50 dislikes on my video today before I had any likes, I'd have been like, I'm not sweating it. Like
Haters.
the second you realize you're good. I'm not trying to be cocky.
Because you know the content is good.
That's the
you
thing.
know it's good.
That's the thing. I'm not trying to be cocky, but like the second your content holds up to like your standard without you lying to yourself, that's when you know, all right, this is what I need to do.
The proudest you can be, as whether we're doing the podcast or when we start doing the skits or you doing your music, the proudest you can be is when you look at something and you're like, this could be on a much bigger platform.
Yeah,
I could see me
this going platinum. Yeah.
I could see myself this coming across my Instagram or my Facebook or my Twitter and say, all right, this is legit.
Or I watch this. That's the fucking little stand up on Netflix.
It's the proudest you can be when you're putting out content. It's very you get very satisfied watching.
Very,
it.
and that's
you have to be very self-aware too as comedians, and this is like I don't think this applies to. It might apply to music. I don't know. In comedy, a lot of the same people get you famous. So like, if you're not ready, do not apply to be on these because it's not that difficult to get on these big platforms. When you make these big platforms, if you go in there and shit the bed, honestly, you might have permanently shit the bed. That's like my mentors have told me.
Yeah.
Until you're ready, do not go on these big stages because this is your one shot, and if you miss it, you might permanently miss it. But don't
just like Eminem.
Regardless,
bro, that mom spaghetti.
Yeah,
my man. God damn it!
Here I go.
That's the highlight of it. Mom spaghetti is the name of the episode. Mom spaghetti. Let's drink.
Regardless, still don't give up.
Yeah,
keep doing your thing.
All right. So I'm gonna talk about him for a split second. Don't say.
And Brennan is it?
All right. So
Dino. My bad. Go
Dino.
ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I forgot that's my name. Dino.
I know you for so long, dude. It's so hard. Go ahead.
Your my phone is B Moolah.
Bro, someone called me B Money today. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I still call you B Money, but go.
My phone is B Moolah, dude.
Bro.
No, but what you're talking about, it's like, if you want it, like, you need to be prepared for it, but like it's so easy to manifest what you want. Like that is a true thing. Like if you truly do believe, and I'm not saying just like the power of like your mind, like making things happen. Like if I really wanted like 1,000 views right now, I'd get 1,000 views. If I wanted it bad enough, I'd go make it happen right now. Is what I'm saying. Like so that's very powerful. And like also like I realized the way to not get discouraged. Like obviously like people can be discouraging, but like with their comments and shit saying your shit's not good enough or whatever, unless like you believe your shit's good enough, then fuck them. But like it's very discouraging things not working out in your time. Like you manifest this, I wanted 1 million streams today. I probably didn't get that, but like probably not. I'd be satisfied. I mean, I got like maybe like 200 streams. I'm hoping I got like 200 streams on the video. It was like at 150 before we started this, so I'm hoping I got like 200 streams on the video. But like if I got 1,000 streams first couple of days of the album, like on all platforms, I don't think that'd be too bad. Like I think that'd be all right without any promo. I realize like if it doesn't do that, like it's not in my time. Like it's in his time. Like so I can't get discouraged. I can't get discouraged like if things don't work out on my plan. You know what I mean? Like no matter how much I manifest it, like it can still be manifested, just not in the way that I plan it to be. You know what I mean?
And you also can't get discouraged because here's one of the things I hear: you do comedy, we do comedy, you do music, and then one thing is
I do comedy. The fuck you talking about?
Sure.
I'm hilarious, you dumb bitch.
All right, let's just say for instance, we're all comedians. The thing I get the most is you're not that funny. Like what makes you funny as Kevin Hart? I'm like. It's different, motherfucker. We don't sit. Kevin Hart, I guarantee.
Kevin Hart's not funny.
If you sit in a room with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart used to be funny. He's not funny.
Well,
anymore.
if you sit in a room with any comedian, they don't make you in stitches every fucking time they talk. That's not how this works.
It's not.
Cat Williams probably do. I feel like Adam Sandler might. Oh, Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell's different.
Will Ferrell with the motherfucker.
Dave Chappelle's a goat.
Dave Chappelle is fucking hilarious.
He's the best.
But what's Will Ferrell's man's name?
John C. Reilly?
Yeah, John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
That's going to be if they were sitting 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. If they were sitting right here, we'd be crying the entire time.
But
it doesn't matter what they say. They'd be fucking hilarious.
This has been a more serious podcast. We usually like to bullshit.
I mean, we've been yeah. I hear you.
I've been talking about you pissing my butt.
How long are we on?
This has been an hour and a minute 30 podcast.
Hour and 20. But the thing, like I said, what annoys me.
I'm fucked up. I need more bold rocks.
Get you one, but like
I have to pee before that.
Brandon, you got one right here, my man. What are you doing, bro?
I need more than that one.
You better put those motherfuckers in the fridge. That bitch is warm.
But like I said, what annoys me is motherfuckers like
it feels like the piss that's inside my butt right now.
Oh, that's weird.
That joke is done.
You got it. Yeah,
the joke is done.
Good night,
Jesse. Going.
Has anyone ever looked at you, Brandon's like, well, what makes you as good as a rapper is such and such, and that fucking annoys me because like. Those Post Malone, all these people, they weren't just popular overnight. They just like put in some work.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, yeah, like before they could say like I wasn't as good as such and such. Now I'm the best. Like I'm the best they've ever heard me be, and it's not comparable. Like, yeah, you have good music around the Berg, and I'm not hating on the people who do make good music around the Berg. Like, but like, no, it's not. no one else makes music like I do. Like, trap music is a huge thing around the DMV alone. Like, no one else makes music like I do around this area. I make the best music in my, like, it's a subgenre. It's not hip-hop. It's not rap. Like, because I make, like, Lil Peep type shit. I make, like, Lil Skies type shit. I make, like, fucking Plain Jane's, like, Lil Skies / MGK type shit. Like, I was trying to be a fucking rock star.
That's how Here I Go went.
Oh, Jesse, I'm way too drunk, dude. Come on, let me crack one. One sec.
Every time I drink one, they get harder to open. I swear to God.
I got a bottle opener over there.
Fuck that.
Right, I'm not trying to sidetrack, but I am. You're a big fan of Post Malone.
Fucking love that dude.
All right.
Post Malone's a...
All right, so
I've got...
All right, go ahead.
Hey, all right. Take me 2 seconds. I know I saw you post on some sort of social media, and Jesse, I think, liked
probably Instagram.
Jesse liked this too. I'm sorry. I like Post Malone. This is nothing against him because he had a small part in this. Spencer Confidential was a terrible movie.
What the fuck is Spencer Confidential?
It's a movie.
With Mark
It wasn't
Wahlberg?
a bad
The
movie.
movie with Mark Wahlberg, and
You
it was a
are
corny ass
tripping.
movie.
Yeah, he is.
Dude, that movie
tripping.
was
You
corny
are
as
tr-
fuck.
All right, I'm not gonna say like. All right, the ending,
I'm not saying
like,
Post Malone is bad.
All right, they fumbled the ending. Like the ending could have been better. Like kind of like.
That movie was
All right,
so
the
corny.
the very ending was all right. Like the 20 minutes before that was like kind of fumbled a little bit, but like Post Malone did.
It's
Well, he
nothing
did his
about
part.
it's about the movie itself, not Post Malone. That movie was ass. It was so corny. It was fucking predictable from the beginning to the end. It was the
Oh, I don't know if it was predictable. I didn't know what it was about. Like
It was a
30
terrible
minutes into
movie.
it. I had no idea.
it was a shit.
You know what isn't predictable?
Jesse,
Fuck
don't
you. No,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no,
Stop.
You ran outside.
I'm about to run outside too. My bladder is full.
Have you pissed yet?
Yes, motherfucker, multiple times.
I didn't even notice because you're just so irrelevant.
Because you're behind the computer running my show.
I'm on your way.
Jesse, don't do it. Dude, turn my fucking mic on now.
Please.
Please.
There we go.
Thank you. That's right. Shh. Jesse, no. No.
I'll just turn your gain way down where nobody can hear you.
Alright. Jesse, turn my fucking mic on.
Your mic's on. We just got you way down where you can't hear you.
Little bitch.
I need to hear Jake. He serenades me.
Serenades me.
Alright, do you have the clips for the audios or whatever?
I don't.
He doesn't want to crash.
You've been bullshitting, right?
Well, the thing is, I don't want to
Brendan,
crash the computer, but I mean, do you have them on YouTube or
I can
anything?
yeah,
I can put
the
it-
whole album's on YouTube.
I can pull it
Oh,
up
it's
on
on
my
YouTube?
phone
I'll
and
bet.
put it up to the mic.
No. If it's on YouTube, I'll
The whole album's on YouTube. I got it on all platforms, baby. Go stream that shit. Gang gang. Young Dino.
How much longer is this show going to be alive? Not the show itself. This episode.
What do you mean? How much longer are we gonna record it?
We can go as
Yeah.
long as you guys want. I mean, we keep
I
talking.
mean, I feel like he hasn't asked half the questions yet.
No, we haven't. We've just been bullshitting. So why you
Jake wants to go do something else right now.
Drink.
So,
Bro, go get some more. Yeah, go. You got more drinks.
can
Keep
drink
drinking. You keep
yeah,
snoring.
motherfucker,
You
drink it.
good.
Here I go, bro.
Oh, Jesse. God, dude, I'm really shit faced.
So,
Hold up. Be right back. Gotta get more bull rocks.
hey, what song do you want to play?
Plain Jane.
Packs. Whatever else you want.
The only thing that's showing up. Let me play just a little clip of this.
Bro, I'm about to kill a fucking 12 pack.
Brandon, do you drink bourbon?
What kind?
Uh,
Over really easily. I'm older.
I've got it's not good. I got Evan Williams.
All right, we're gonna give these while you're looking for that, Brandon. We're gonna give these motherfuckers a little taste of your album. Here you go, people. Check it out. Young Dino.
If I drink all these, I'm gonna have to drink that anyway.
Facts, do
Wait,
it.
I got you, bro.
All right, boys. While y'all are doing this, we're gonna give these motherfuckers a little taste of the album. Here we go. Roll On by Young Dino.
No,
Piss break.
you motherfucker.
Piss break.
Clinical depression, only face I see is blue. All the voices in my head, they never stop. So I gotta keep them calm till I run out the clock. Roll one, pastime. I can feel a thing cause I've been getting high. You don't know a fucking thing about me. Couldn't really give a fuck about what you think. On one, off two. Clinical depression, only face I see is blue. All the voices in my head, they never stop, so I gotta keep them calm till I run out the clock. Petty bitch, she texting me, she wanna lay up next to me. Never see the rest of me, this drugs got the best of me. Shit feel like a trip, guess I'm starting to sober up. I don't wanna have a thought, so I pour another cup. Hate me cause they love me, I'm just living how I wanna. Way too focused on the plaques to give a fuck about diplomas. I've been getting to the money while I'm smoking marijuana. Those my favorite pastimes and my favorite aromas. I've been grinding so damn long, heavy smoking mindless.
That was a quick touch of this album. We're gonna go back into more of it. We honestly, I don't know why we didn't play fucking clips of this while we all took pisses.
That's genius.
That would have made more sense, right?
We got at least 3 more Boulder Rocks, so I have to
Brandon,
piss at least
on your
3 more
YouTube
times.
right now, you only have Plain Jane, Roll One, Slow Mo.
That's on my channel. You have to type in the YouTube, Young Dino, Steal the Show. Type that in.
Steal the Show.
Dude, our YouTube is just as fucked.
All my shit pops up now. That I got it on lock.
You have no views.
Oh yeah, because everyone has. no one's gonna listen to it on YouTube. Like, it's not a video to it. It's just my. Yeah.
I've had people tell us, like us as far as like our show on the podcast, that they don't listen to us anymore because they can't watch us on YouTube. What the fuck is that?
There might be an age restriction on your thing.
No. They don't want to listen to us because we're not going live on YouTube anymore.
You're not going live because you're not going live on YouTube
with our video and everything. They said I don't listen to you anymore because
you're not live on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't listen to you anymore
then
because
go live on. How many people are telling you that?
No, it's an insult. They say they don't want to listen to us because we don't go live with a video on YouTube anymore.
Doesn't make any sense, right?
It's insulting.
No,
it's a podcast.
I get insulted.
It's a radio show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Radio shows are supposed to be live.
Yes,
but
it's a podcast.
I'd be insulted if someone said, "I don't want to listen to your shit because it's shit."
Or no, because I don't listen to your music because I don't have a music video.
If they're not listening, no, I have people telling me I don't listen to your shit because I don't have the platforms to listen to it. That's why I don't have any views on YouTube, because like if anyone doesn't have any of the platforms, they go to YouTube because that's the last resort. Like uploading a YouTube video is like the last resort, unless it's a music video. For like if a radio show, like I wouldn't take that as an insult. I just started going live. If you got enough people telling you that,
well, we can now because this is our first live video.
You got internet now. Yeah.
Dino, how many times do you get insulted? Like people have told me like I used to listen to you. I'm like, why are you even telling me this?
What does that even mean?
You used to listen to me? What the fuck?
I don't even have to go through. I mean, I go through some of my messages. Like, yeah, obviously I get messages from like the people I follow and shit. Like they show support, but like from randos and shit. Like I get some terrible messages and shit like all the time. I get terrible comments on my shit or whatnot, and like I decided to not delete them anymore. Because they're popping up fewer, so like I was like, fuck it, like it builds esteem or something, character, whatever.
People don't.
But like, yeah, I mean, I understand what you're coming from, but if your like we were saying before, if your content's good enough, you just say fuck them. And I'd say if your streams are doing well enough without you being live, then I'd say fuck them. But if your streams do better while you guys go live,
they tend to.
Well, here's the thing.
It's just so insulting.
But now you got Wi-Fi. I wouldn't take that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like,
there's just so many backhanded compliments that I get.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I understand.
Very backhanded compliments. I'm like, why would you say that to me?
Like your music's good compared to these shit artists.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's like that.
Yeah.
Like oh my god, like compared to Lil Tecca, you're okay.
Fuck
out of here.
Why would you say that to me? Exactly.
What the fuck?
Just listen to my shit, my content, and
like,
enjoy it. I'm putting this music out there for your enjoyment. Like,
what's the Hispanic comedian?
George Lopez?
No.
Are you talking about like Fluffy or whatever?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah. You're decent compared to Gabriel Iglesias.
Why would you say that?
Bruh, I want to put a bullet through my head.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
People don't realize how insulting they can be to you when you were trying to put out some sort of content.
It's because they hate. Because they're not. No,
it's because they have no fucking sense of manners.
I feel like. All right. So everything we're talking about, like how we were talking about being stagnant and shit earlier, like you want to, like people get stuck in being stagnant and they stop doing shit. There's so many people around here that have been stagnant and now they're not doing shit, and that's why they hate. All your hates come from people around here, hasn't it?
I feel like that's I'm sorry. I feel like that's an easy take. I feel like just in general, people are so stupid that I'm serious. I feel like the majority of people, I'm serious, are so stupid that they don't realize like not everybody is trying to do something. Very few people are trying to do something that takes some creative ability. I feel like people are so stupid they don't realize that they're insulting you. And like, I'm not trying to talk shit. Like, it's not talking shit at all. I just feel like they're haters, quote unquote. Like, I feel like that's an easy excuse. I just feel like people are stupid.
Well, I've had a problem with.
I mean, yeah, we could just definitely break it down to people being absolute assholes if you want to do that. But like, I was trying to give them the benefit.
No, they're not haters. They're stupid.
I've had this problem that I've got this one joke.
Okay, yeah,
Dino, my bad, bro.
No, I mean that's that. If we're being honest, like, I was trying to give people like reasoning to be the way that they are, but like if it comes down to it, it's them being stupid. Because later on, if I go stupid, if I come platinum, if y'all end up on fucking your own Netflix specials, like, you'll have the exact same motherfuckers that were hating trying to get tickets to your show.
And I will remember the very few people that actually had my back when I was doing this shit.
I can literally, there's literally like 10 of them. I can name you 10 of them, and if your circle's any bigger than that,
you're doing something wrong.
Yeah,
I got maybe 15, maybe.
If you got a bunch of yes men, if everyone's saying
yes, you don't want none of those.
You want someone who's gonna give you like
constructive criticism.
Yeah, I'll send the only people who ever hear my tracks before they drop. Well, Nigel's honestly the only people who I can't say that. There's like
you sent a couple to me.
I sent a couple to you, but not Nigel and like 2 other people are the only. Elijah and maybe Cullen, maybe Jovan. Those might have been the only people who heard the whole album before it dropped, and like, they're not yes men. I got rid of the yes men years ago, and that's why this album was a lot better. They told me I like this part, try changing this part, and yeah, I took their critique into
it helps you write. It helps you.
That's what good friends.
Consideration. Why can't I think of that? I took their critique into consideration or whatever, but like I definitely applied some of it. But like, at the bottom line, it's what I want it to be. But I mean, it's still to everyone else's standard too.
Well, still also it's your music, so you have to have your taste on it.
And that's the thing. Like, that's the big difference between what I do and what y'all do. What I do, I can sit here and be a jackass, and eventually I'll get to where I want to be. Like, I can just be like, fuck what y'all want to hear. I'm gonna make. I mean, honestly, that's what I do. Like, I mean, I love my followers. I wouldn't be anything without my like supporters and everything, and like without y'all. But for me, I feel like I understand what's good and what's not, and I'm like, I'm doing what I want to do. Like, and if y'all don't like it, then fuck off. Y'all can leave, and then I'll, like we were talking about, I'll gain supporters.
The support will come.
That's exactly our difference. My material, or his material, has to actually appease other people. It's not like you can make music and like somebody like it. I have to tell these jokes in front of a crowd, and they have to like it. If they don't like it, then I'm just not doing good. I have to make jokes for them. It's not for me. It's not for you. You can write your shit for you.
Here I go.
My shit.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
Hey, wait! Before we do this, I'm gonna give us a commercial so we can go. I gotta take a piss, but
steal the show.
Here's Steal the Show. Check it out, boys.
For so long, other bitches want the Fendi diamonds on a gold plaque. My girl wanna flip her money, rather buy the whole trip. Oh God, like how you talking. Let's turn the lights down real low. Now it's lights, camera, action. I love how you steal the show. Oh God, like how you talking. Let's turn the lights down real low. Now it's lights, camera, action. I love how you steal the show. Oh God, like how you talking. Let's turn the lights down real low. Now it's lights, camera, action. I love how you steal the show. Homie, what you want? I give a fuck while I'm rolling up fronts. Catch me tonight, taking off your girl's socks, pulling on the locks.
Here we go. We're back.
Yes, sir. That's my man Saban killing the second part, right there on the second verse. Fucking crush that shit. All my features crush that shit.
That was a good song. Hey, Khalil said, check out there's a studio over by Formal Fort.
I'm not recording nowhere else besides my home.
It says Island Mike De Fuego or something, and he says he also knows Brilo.
Oh, Jabril, yeah, Jabril. Shout out Jabril.
Yeah, he said Lil said he knows him. So they said they all went to school together.
Yeah, but I can't. After the first EP, like I said, that was on me, not CED. But I can't record anywhere else besides my house because If y'all listen to the album, I feel like I got my sound down now, and that's what I'm sticking with.
We are about to get faced after the show.
Oh, we're bumping this shit, and y'all
we're gonna play
Brandon's
album all night.
Oh, y'all gonna smoke some weed with me tonight. That's what we got to go back to my. Can we go back? Are you able to drive?
I don't know.
Where do you want to go?
I can drive. If I don't drink anymore, I can drive to my house.
Oh,
I need to grab
Dino.
I need to grab some.
It's only 7 o'clock. We're good. We can drive.
I need some bud.
It's 8 o'clock, motherfucker.
No, it's 7 o'clock.
What? It's 8.
Oh, it's 8. I'm looking at the fucking. I got this pulled up. So I got a screenshot of the messages you sent me. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's hear these. What? You have any more questions? We gotta knock those out first.
We got a couple questions, and then we'll get to the bullshitting part. But one of the things that we do.
We've been bullshitting.
Yeah, we've been bullshitting. But I do like comparing the comedy to the.
Oh yeah, I like how it's kind of relevant.
It's
kind of
very
it's
similar.
very similar, very different in certain parts. I like that a lot.
Well, if you look at like Dave Chappelle, there's also people that put together music and comedy shows because a lot of people consider them very close, like brother and sister, because they're very similar in the way. Yeah, they're very hard to break into.
It's like if we're being honest, people who know good content will understand just good content, like good music, good comedy, good visuals, like good sports. Like I mean, oh my god, I miss the NBA right now, bro. Yeah. Final Four is supposed to be going on right now.
Oh, the whole season's canceled.
I hate this.
Oh, it sucks.
That's
terrible.
Oh, look at you.
You want one, Brandon?
Fuck to the no. It's not. No, for real, it's not happening.
Smallest all time.
Yeah, give me. I want to ask one question because I've been dying to ask this all night.
Oh right. My god.
No, it's not a big deal. It's really not.
Oh, then
it's all about.
Why you give me size?
No. I ain't trying to get you sized.
Sorry.
It's DMV slang. Sized. All right, so
come on, Mo.
No.
Come on, Mo.
All right, so for real, how me and Jesse? Well, it's mainly me. Like, dude, I write bullshit. I have this one dude, Stone, that's been on the show.
Do you write about Here I Go?
Stone who? Oh my god, I gotta pee again.
So he used to be on the show.
How hard would it be to produce something it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like comedy.
Produce comedy?
A song. How hard would it be? Because I
a Weird Al type shit?
Sort of.
No,
yeah.
I consider Weird Al to be corny.
Would he be talking or singing?
Singing.
Rapping.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just.
Well, if it's singing,
it doesn't have to be perfect at all.
I mean, I like anything I'm working on. I'm gonna make it perfect. That's the thing at this point. Well, so I mean,
I will.
Would you ask me how much does it take? How long?
How long, and also like I'll throw you a few bucks, like because
right,
I have songs written out that I want this one dude to sing.
So after the album dropped, which was today, I charge. I told Jesse I'd start charging $100 an hour, but that's cap. I start charging. I for real start charging $40 an hour for people who aren't friends and family, which is Nigel, Elijah, and Javon and Shaq. I'm not listing their rates, but yeah, $45 an hour, and if he has a shit written out, we could literally knock it out in an hour.
I just need you to. I will get him to sing into a mic. I just need you to
edit it.
Yeah,
he'd have to sing it into my mic, because
right.
I have the best quality around this area.
All right, I have the lyrics written. I literally just need him to sing it.
What's for?
Just comedy. I have like maybe 3
You want
songs.
His voice?
Yes.
You need his voice.
I need his voice because if you heard this,
Cullen can do it. Whatever you want, Cullen can do it.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
Whatever you
editing?
Voice, whatever you.
Oh no!
I need him.
You have to have
sing
Stone. You have to have. You don't know Stone.
You don't know.
You have to have Stone. Stone is.
Right. Brandon, whatever it is, I will. Well, y'all got me on the show. I'll throw you a deal. You know I got you.
Well, we don't talk about rates on here. We'll talk about that later. But I'll be honest, like Will Ferrell, like we're talking about the motherfucker sit down, make you laugh. Stone is like that. You have no idea.
If he's a dope dude, I definitely throw him deals and shit. If you're the one paying for it, I'll throw you deals. Obviously.
Hey, you gotta take a piss. I'll put your album back on for a second. All right, we're gonna get this.
Let's do
a quick, and we'll do a quick commercial. Here we go, back to Young Dino's new album.
She giving me whatever I want, yeah. Rock the boat while I'm sailing off. I'm in coke, but without the straw on the jet boy, and we taking off. Yeah, we breaking off, we're never going. Break breaking out the city. Got a bad bitch that's sitting all pretty, getting giddy while she sitting on my lap looking fit. Now she pulling out her tits and the nits be rubbing on a kitty. I'm just tryna live in the moment. Don't know where I'm at, but I know where I'm going. Don't look like much, but I'm bloated, floating on trees. Wow, these girls keep on folding, rolling like a bowling ball. Keep your wits about you like a nervous hawk. Got this pretty hoe and she don't like to talk, but she's slow to dress, fast to rip it off. But she only a freak when she freaking. Never really speak, but she's always teasing, sending me news like for no reason. Then she flying to VA for the weekend. Oh God, I like how you talking. Let's turn the lights down below.
What's up? You're back.
We're back on. All right, Bright.
I was saying for the next clip, you should play packs for whoever has to pee next.
All right, how?
Here I go.
Where are we at on time? Right?
Oh,
God damn it!
Fuck the time.
We are at hour 39. So
We going 2 hours.
Only 2 hours.
At least.
No, 2 hours.
We can do 2 hours and 30.
All right, at least.
I'm faced.
Yeah,
I'm faced.
But I don't want to do anything else besides this. This is fun as shit.
I know.
I keep forgetting that we're doing this.
Dino, we'll have you back on, bro. This shit.
Dude, you live right up the fucking road now, so why the fuck
It
not?
doesn't have to be about your album,
Let's
bro.
at
We
least
can just
finish
talk
these.
bullshit.
Let's at least finish these questions before we get this shit
All
done.
right,
though.
let's start this off with smelling salt because I am.
Yeah,
drunk
y'all.
as
All
fuck.
right, y'all do what you got to do. Let's knock these questions out and then bullshit the rest of the show.
All right, so we're going to take these smelling salts, but I've got a bunch of questions. The ones that we talked about saying, so I'm going to say these, but I do have other questions. But one of the ones I do need to know is, what is the biggest misconception about young Dino or young Dino?
We kind of talked about it earlier with Jake's bullshit. People saying that I'm in deep trouble with the law and whatnot. Like, y'all motherfuckers are crazy.
I'm sorry, dude. Give me 10 seconds.
Bruh.
Yeah, keep talking.
They be off whenever they drink. They be off this shit that wakes them up, and I be off
It's smelling salts.
Give me pack. What the fuck are they doing? It's a different vibe. You know what I mean? But I love these motherfuckers.
Well, I don't even feel drunk anymore. I feel fine.
Dino's the boy, bro.
All right, but biggest
Oh my God.
misconception about me is, I mean, I understand people believing it, like, cause I used to be like that, but like, it's like people like believing like I'm a hot boy. And like
You're a hot boy.
Yeah, I'm not a hot boy. Like I stay the fuck out of trouble. I do my best to stay out of trouble. Like I don't carry shit with me when I'm driving. Like, and
Except when you're coming over here.
oh yeah.
So the biggest
The ops are
misconception
watching.
is you're a felon.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm not a felon. You can look public records. I'm not a felon.
Being a felon is kind of cool.
I mean, yeah, but like I wouldn't be able to have a gun. I wouldn't be able to protect myself. I wouldn't be able to go out of state right now if this shit blew up like it's supposed to.
Facts.
But another misconception about me is everything's been given to me. That's false as fuck. I mean, obviously, I've been blessed with like parents who like my parents have never had shit given to them. I mean, my mom has, but like, but my dad's you know my dad.
No, I work with you a lot, Brandon. I can tell you, me and Brandon, we do some shitty ass
bullshit.
hard work.
Landscaping sucks.
I work with Brandon and his dad a lot. Like I'm telling you, these motherfuckers ain't been giving shit. We all get out there. We
Dino.
work. We sweat. We grind. Ain't nothing free coming around here. That if motherfuckers actually believe that, that is total bullshit. It doesn't matter. We all went to private school. Congratulations, we got a decent degree, or not decent, a decent education. Our family put
I mean, we could say we got a decent education. I mean, yeah, we did learn stuff, but I was not prepared for college at all. That's it.
Dude,
I would like to blame. I would like to blame a high school. I mean, I could have pulled it together because we graduated people who did pull it together.
well, we went to public school before we went to.
Oh yeah, y'all did. But I graduated people who were able to pull it together and get their degrees and managed to go through college. But for me, like I graduated 3.9, got to college, didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like it didn't work like that for me. So like after that, I had to realize what I wanted to do. I worked with my dad full time. I've been working with him full time for at least 4 years now, and like shit's never been given. Everything everything everyone's ever seen me do, like I've paid for. Studio equipment, like unfortunately my grandfather passed, and like he was able to help, like what he did leave me was only like a little bit to help pay for that.
Yeah.
But, like I paid for a decent amount of that. I told you like I had to get like a credit card through Guitar Center or whatever, like to pay for it and shit. So I pay for it every month. Like I pay for my own shit. Like I pay for my own beats. Like all my boys, like everything I do is on me. Like I hate everyone saying that shit. Like Talking about it right now is actually getting under my skin.
Well, because
I feel you on
it annoys me with the private school thing because, like I said,
fuck that shit,
dude.
dog.
I do a lot of work with your family. Like, you guys work hard, and like as you see, like this house don't pay. Like my family doesn't pay for this house.
Yeah, exactly.
My family don't pay my rent, bro.
I showed
fuck
up
that shit.
looking like a bum, dirty as fuck from work, and literally these mics we are speaking into right now. Me and Jesse paid for that shit.
That's the thing.
That
like,
board.
Paid for it.
I know
laptop,
that.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like, people don't understand just because I mean, I understand like the white privilege, like coming from like you. Everyone's saying like people from Riverbend, like people from Riverbend. Like, I mean, I'm not saying everyone from, but like I grew up with a lot of friends from Riverbend because I grew up in that school district for like half of my high school career. So like people in my neighborhood were very privileged. They didn't have to pay for shit. They never had to work. Y'all knew me like in high school. Like 10th grade, I was walking to Subway without a car for my day job.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that shit.
Yeah, I remember Subway Brandon.
I mean, yeah, my parents have always been able to afford a nice house, but like no, everything I've done for myself has been through me. Like no one's ever.
I'm sorry, my family loves me.
I'm not gonna say my dad actually did help a little bit with his video. I told y'all I lost a lot of money on this album, so he's like, that's some bullshit. Like, I don't want to see you go through this. I want you to drop this out because I believe in you, and that's a huge part of this new album. Is like, my parents hated all my old music. Like, they absolutely despised it. In the last album that me and Nigel recorded, they hated me recording at the house. Like, me and Nigel had to record whenever they left. With this last album, they wouldn't stop coming in my studio to bug me every time I was recording. Yo, this shit bumping, da 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 da, whatnot. It's like my dad wanted to support me, so he threw me a little bit of bread to help me with the video. I paid for everything. I lost $600 with a fucking PAX video. I paid for all the props and like most of the video. My dad threw me a little bit of money for the video or whatever. But like other than that, like shit, like. That's the little bit of money he threw me for the video is the only support I've ever gotten from my parents for the music.
Wanna
like,
quit your
other than
day
that, it's all
job,
on me.
become
I understand
a
everything
pussy?
y'all do is through y'all pay for your own place and like that's grown up enough, and then y'all pay for your own shit. Like
if I was in a spot like where I was like,
my
family
and then
helped me.
fucking court fees. Let's not ignore that.
Right? Yes.
Fuck that
I
shit.
paid my fair share.
I just had my fucking car insurance dropped to $320. I still pay
$320?
Yeah.
God,
motherfucker, mine is like
my new
100.
My new payment is $320.
Mine's $200.
Because the motherfuckers were tagging me. When I told y'all I wrecked my car, I didn't get charged for that. I didn't. Nothing.
Wanna become
Nothing
a pro
popped up.
streamer? Get
I'm
your
still paying
panels
$320 for my. It was $400 before last month.
You are paying for a fucking Benz right now.
I wish.
Why are you insuring a fucking Hyundai or whatever the fuck that is?
If I didn't, I have an SR22, and that's why.
The thing is, like, I'm just playing your music in the background just because why not? And
I like it. It's serenade.
see, all of us come from good places, and like the thing is, just because my family worked hard,
This feels like with this playing in the background. This feels like an encouraging moment.
But like I know your family the same as like ours would. Like if we were in like an actual spot, I feel like my family would help me. But like I don't need help.
Yeah.
If I needed help, I'd
ask for it, but it'd come to like my last penny before I asked for help.
Like y'all were saying, like, yes, all right, I did come from a fairly wealthy family. My dad came from shit. My mom came from shit.
Yep.
And let me go from there. All right. So just because my parents are well off right now, that's a white person thing to say, well off, doesn't mean like it's a very white thing to say. All right.
Very
so
white.
like my parents had money, and I can't bullshit. I will not lie. My parents have helped me out so much. I will not bullshit.
But how old are you? That's expected.
I'm 22, but also my parents would look at me and they'd say, all right, so, well, they knew they had all right money. Like, my mom used to make mad bread. My dad, he's the breadwinner right now. Like,
yeah.
They would...
Here Gary goes.
Yeah, they would not give me shit because they came from bullshit. So they're like, I'm not going to give you shit right now. Like, you actually have to work for it.
Everybody hates Chris.
Oh, man. Dude, I've had so much fun doing this show.
This
I
show's
know.
a good one.
That's like when we come in here and I just say, here I go, and like...
Oh,
Fuck
right.
you,
I
slut,
hate you.
bitch. All right, let's get through these fucking questions.
All right, we got another question.
We got another 15 minutes to the show. Let's wrap this up.
There's a lot of positivity and negativity in becoming a familiar face in music.
Oh, fuck.
What do you look forward to the most, and what worries you the most?
I was hoping you'd ask this, because this has been sitting on my mind, like, countless nights. So once I start promoting outside of this area, the album's gonna do decent numbers. The album content,
Huge.
The album's not just good; it's great content. I'm not gonna lie, and that's not capping. So once I promote outside this area, it's gonna get the streams that it somewhat deserves for a few months, and then hopefully it grows outside of that. But so what I fear the most outside of that, no, I'm gonna get the good part. The good part first. Obviously, being able to take care of myself. I love to be able to just do music full time. Like that's my main goal in all of this. Like I don't care if I blow up. I care to
make a living.
To make a living.
Make it my career. Yes,
yeah,
I feel
exactly.
that.
If I can be, and like I'd love to be in a house like this on fucking 18 acres. Like,
do what you love
and just record in my house all day and
do what you love, bro.
Exactly.
That's literally all we want.
I'd be perfectly set with that. I don't care about balling out and shit. I mean, obviously I'd love to do that, but like balling, it's not a thing. It's not a thing that matters to me. So that's the good that comes with it. If the streams come like they're supposed to, that's that. Taking care of my family as well. I hate seeing my dad work. Like I hate seeing him work.
Well, like is what we do is like just like you do is pretty difficult, and I'm starting to see like my dad's like 54.
Yeah, it's starting to wear on him.
He's had rotator cuffs now. Like he's doing shit like I can't do, and like
that's why I'm not trying to do this shit. Also,
I'm seeing his. Well, I see his body break down. Like I'm saying, like I get like one good lick off this comedy shit, like a couple good licks, like he don't gotta work anymore, and like I can put these motherfuckers' money into something that does better, and like
investing. All right. Best case scenario, I start promoting Monday for outside of Fredericksburg. I get 20,000 copies sold is very good for an artist.
Yeah.
Let's say 20,000 streams for me. I feel like 20,000 streams is very good for a debut album, right?
Yeah.
It's not a debut, but it's your.
It's a debut solo.
You consider
album.
this your.
This is a solo album, yeah.
Yeah, because last one was.
Well, I thought this was sort of your sophomore album in a way.
It was the EP.
I consider
first project EP.
This is his first.
This
solo.
is my first solo album. First project was the EP. It registers as the EP when I dropped it. Last one was collab with Nigel. I had only 2 solo tracks. This one's a first solo album. So if I did 20,000 streams first week solo album, that's fucking dope. So I feel like if I did that, like, it builds off that. Outside of VA, go crazy. Fucking get my dad stop working, get my mom stop working. Like that's my ultimate dream. Like, and then
be able to make a living off of it. Yeah.
And then anything outside of that, I would fucking love to just help anyone out who needs to be helped
Yeah.
out.
I feel that.
I don't like. Yeah, I'd love to have enough to do all of that and like ball out at the club and like buy chains and all that shit. But like
that's cool.
That comes last to me. Like
yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it.
I think flexing is a little gay because like it's like what.
All right, that's the thing. I can't cap on that because like that's part of my career. So like,
well, rappers have to do that.
I wouldn't mind going to P Mills and spending like maybe $500.
P Mills.
Get the fuck out of here. Where else am I supposed to go in the bird?
I think it's funny you called it P Mills. Potomac Mills. Yeah, I'm gonna go to P Mills, bro.
The fuck you call it some burg? It's Fredericksburg. Get the fuck. It's.
I don't know. It just geek, bro.
But the thing is, like
no, but I'll go to P Mills, spend like $500 on a piece. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it every time. It's shorter.
It just geeks, bro. You go.
So
I'll
spend $500 on a piece, but like I'm not trying to spend $30,000 on a fucking piece right now. Like yeah, if that money ever came, like in the long run, before I took care of myself, my family, and others, then yeah, I'll ball out $100,000 on a piece. But like, that's not what's important right now.
I'm gonna take the Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco take, and like if I was a millionaire, dude, I'm sorry, I can't justify. Well, you know who Chad Johnson is, right? I can't justify. What is it?
Roll one. All right, no, this is slow mo. This is the first fucking
banger.
It's pulling,
absolute banger.
It's what's pulling up in the playlist.
YouTube.
But the thing is, there's no reason like. I want my family to come first, like if I can help him, and then like balling comes second. Like honestly, like I don't need to flex. There's nobody to flex for. Like I can flex. Like my flex is gonna be I'm on Netflix. That's my flex. My flex isn't. I don't need the chain.
My flex is my streams.
You be like I'm on the radio. I'm number one platinum seller. Like that's my flex.
My flex be
y'all can't bullshit. Like there is something small that's cool about being on YouTube and iTunes and shit. I mean, as all 3 of us are.
That's the thing. That's what he's saying. That's the flex. Like my flex isn't gonna be in the club. Like I don't leave I don't leave the fucking house.
Honestly, all we're
I don't
impressing is
leave
dudes.
the fucking studio.
We're impressing dudes and basers, like basic bitches. That's all we're impressing.
That's the thing. Like,
my
I don't
agenda
want
is
to
not-
impress bad bitches. That's my goal.
Well, I mean,
my agenda is not impressing dudes, which we have a couple friends who try to do that.
But that's on my agenda because like the dudes are the
Impressing
majority.
dudes.
That's the majority.
There's something
You can
alpha about it.
Name
but
more than 5 female rappers right now.
all I got is Cardi
well,
B, Bad Baby.
women are good at anything.
That's what I thought too. He's got 2.
Hey,
yeah. So what I'm doing?
women aren't funny and they aren't
So what I'm
talented.
so
just
if I'm
kidding.
producing, if I'm
Sort of.
Just
get the
kidding.
fuck out.
I'm just kidding.
If
Go on.
if I'm impressing dudes and they're reposting it, like more dudes are in the rap game, so I'm impressing dudes. Like I mean, I got one. Steal the Show is the one song that's like a. And that's the song I jerk off to, but that other than that, all the other songs, like I mean, majority of the people bumping it is gonna be dudes.
Yeah.
I have to pee again.
God,
I'm not
dude,
gonna
you
lie.
have pissed like
I
7
told you I have to
times.
see a doctor.
We
Alright,
have 10
well-
minutes left, all right?
We can keep going as long as you want, but
I'm trying to wrap
play-
it up at 2 hours because
packs,
I'm trying
play
to get
packs.
fucked up.
I'm gonna play this
fucked up on camera.
this commercial, bros.
I'm fucked.
Rising with the sun, I ain't got no time to snooze. And I'm sweeping all these rappers, I just go and grab the broom. City of the sons of Phoenix, rising from the ground like a young King James. I'm just waiting to be crowned. When I'm with the crew, I be higher than a kite. We smoking by the O and we sipping by the pint. Got a lot of doubters, but me, I ain't the beefing type. We're shooting for the stars, lethal sniper, I've been out of sight. Now my ex-girls calling, sounding real sad. You need to get up off me, I'm just trying to grab a bag. Sometimes I like to be alone just to get straight. I grab a pack and then I roll up, I can never wait. Know a lot of people, but I keep my circle small. Cause all these fakes is watching, they just waiting on my fall. The fam always got you, but your girl knows best. I was thinking back to Pac, many should've worn the
Bro, we
best.
got so many fucking clips off this joint.
This joint's been dope.
This joint's got so many clips I can post in it. Nah, you can't post that stupid shit. You gotta post a new album.
This is what's coming up, and
I
but
don't-
wait. To you, they might
Let me hear more questions.
because you've heard these so many. This is
so many times.
but
Alright, I do have favorites.
to the average Joe, I'm telling you, like this is one of your best songs. Roll One's a great song.
You say that because of the streams on YouTube. If you look at the streams,
no,
on,
I like him because like when I listen to him, I'm like this is I fuck with this.
Dude, Dino, I do not get what we tell you, and we're not bullshit. We're not
alright,
gassing, bro. Like, we
alright.
literally fuck with your albums.
Alright,
And you-
with-
every time
with-
he's like, this shit is ass. Fuck
with,
you. You
alright,
don't listen to my
with-
shit.
I understand with slow-mo because slow-mo
Slow-mo was like
one of
your
the ones-
first joint.
It was the first joint, so I put a lot of emotion into it. So it was a good track.
What emotion is slow-mo? That's
But, like-
very ironic, yeah.
that is very ironic, but like that's how I was feeling, so that's why I went into emotion. Like I told you, like off the Zans, like stupid shit in my life, like fuck it, like everything I rapped in that there was absolutely no cap in that, like fucking I was getting cuffed almost. I told you I was getting cuffed all the time. Like all I was doing was like. I told you I wrecked my car off Zans. Like I literally was moving slow mo for like the fucking 6 months of that.
Have you considered like sending any of these tracks to radio stations?
I get radio spins.
What do you,
First EP got like 34 radio spins. Last joint got 100 something radio spins.
you should get you an agent or a manager that does shit like this. It's gonna cost you some money.
That's more hands in my pocket.
It is, but
I mean, yeah, today was very stressful. yeah.
that or publicist. A publicist would do you very well.
I don't make enough money off. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do make money off my music, but I don't make enough money off my music to have anyone else's hands in my
Well,
pocket.
the thing, like a publicist or an agent gets for comedians, they get 10% straight up. That's what they get.
they get more off music.
Probably, but you get your publicist. That is their job, is to get you notoriety. And if you don't get notoriety, they don't get paid.
I don't know anyone who can do it better than I do it myself. That's the thing.
He's running his own shit. I'll give him that.
That's true.
Dude, I just want. Where did you shoot the video for slow-mo?
Slow mo.
Was that in Richmond or Fredericksburg?
It was in Richmond. For that one, I forget what. Bell Isles. That's what it was.
'Cause those rocks look dope.
That was dope as shit. Motherfuckers were smoking big gas out there. Dog.
Big.
Big old gas.
We're out here in Amish.
Amish
smoking
country
big doinks.
smoking big
Big doinks
doinks.
in Amish. Big old doinks.
Yes,
Gang.
Sir. Yes, sir. That's all I smoke is big doinks.
Big old doinks.
Oh, that's a lot. I invested in a bong. I just smoked that joint at the crib now.
I got
will
a
save
bong in
you
the other room.
so much weed, dude.
So fucking much. All right, let's hear it. You said you had questions for me that I didn't know you were gonna ask, like out of the blue. You got any of those?
You got any more, bro?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to like skip between songs. As this album has came out, I mean,
we'll close out the joint with like a clip of the song and then and one question. How about that? So we can play one of the songs without me.
Yeah, because we're
talking.
about to get fucked up after this.
Yeah, sorry y'all. We got things to do, like drink alcohol.
yo, we've been drinking to Here I Go since like forever.
Fuck
oh,
you, slim
dude.
bitch.
God damn it.
Oh wait, cut the mics. Turn this up. Cut the mics. Turn this up.
Go. All right, here we go.
I gotta piss anyway.
All right, commercial time, boys. Listen.
Like Kurt Cobain, you fuck with no plain Jane. Doing the dash, out my ass, I think I'll just stay in this lane. You cannot trip me up, I just be bossing up, copping Balenciaga lace. Yeah. I'm killing these niggas, no plan B. I'ma make it out, motherfucker, plan B. I came from the bottom like a planet C. I got love for everybody, no hate on me. Keep my guard out like I'm playing D. It's a cold rock, get that heat on me. Man, I ride for everybody who gon' ride for me. Don't got question me, yeah, I got the key. I stay charged out like some batteries. And I'm chasing my dream on no time to sleep. I'ma hustle to die like I'm Nipsey. I'ma be everything that I plan to be. It's hard being real in a world full of face. Niggas raise different so I can relate. Cause then the middle when it's time for the cake. I cannot eat till we all get to play. Hey, drip going crazy like Kurt Cobain. Can flow with no plain Jane. Doing the dash, high my ass, I think I'll just stay in this lane. You cannot trip me up, I just be bossing up, copping Balenciaga lace. Hey, yeah. Drip going crazy like Kurt Cobain, you fuck with no plain Jane. Doing the dash, high my ass, I think I'll just stay in this lane. You cannot trip me up, I just be bossing up, copping Balenciaga lace.
It's 5 minutes away. We'll be good.
We good. Like, me and you talk about shit because. I mean, we're Fredericksburg creators. I consider us Fredericksburg creators.
Yes, sir.
Which I don't understand is.
I want to verify that. I'm not a Fredericksburg creator. I'm just a creator that lives in Fredericksburg.
Yep.
Came from the 404. Shout out to Atlanta. I'm from the 404, and that's where my soul resides. Cause that's where I'm going once I blow up.
It hurts my soul to hear like what we do and like how much heart and soul we put into a lot of the shit we do, and like we don't get the notoriety we deserve because. Like, honestly, if our own friends hyped us up as much as, like, they say they hype us up.
Facts.
I have, like, max 10 friends. And if you look at my comments, I have max 10 comments.
Which I don't understand. Like, I'm telling you, if people hyped us up as much as they swear they hype us up, we'd be somewhere. And if they're going to guarantee, Brandon, one of us in this room takes off. Guess who your biggest friends is? Is everybody that wasn't on board.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not gonna be that's gonna be like the people who are gonna be in my DMs the most, in my general messages, not the primary messages, because I unfollowed them.
Facts.
Like,
Dino, when one of us blows up, best
we're all blowing up.
Well, I want you to know, like
if I blow up, I'm coming back every week till this is the breakfast
sure, bro.
Club. Oh God, I'll come back because if we can do this every week, I'll do this every week.
We supported you since day one,
we
bro.
And one of the things is say my comedy.
That's the thing. I gave you what we talked about, like 4 questions. We have more questions we could do again and again.
We keep doing these and like.
We bullshitted the entire show if we're being honest.
we can do this again. But one of the things is like say I take off, dude, and I mean
I'm
like
drunk as shit.
Same. Face.
If I were to like take off and meet a bunch of producers, like one of those music producers, bet I'm putting you on, bro. Like I don't do music, but like I don't know, I'd put you on because that's what you do.
That's the thing. If I blow up, you live 5 minutes down the street. This is the only radio show I'm doing till quarantine's over, if you realize that.
Facts.
Gang.
I'll do it every fucking week.
But I'm not like
I'm down. I think we should definitely have Dino on more.
Yeah. No, if we can, I'd like to do one in my car because that's where I sit and smoke and write all my music. I swear to God, I sit in my car for like 8 hours a day.
We can have you call in.
Not 8 hours a day. I'm sorry, it's like 4 hours a day.
We can have you call in, but the quality in your car is going to be ass.
No, we'll put these mics in there.
The sound is going to bounce off.
It's going to sound like you're on the phone, which is.
I'm telling you, it's not because I've recorded in my car. Part of the album is recorded from my car.
Well, sending it to me is gonna be the problem. Like when you're calling in, it's gonna sound like you're on the phone.
All right, this isn't. We'll talk about this later. What else are we talking about on the show?
We're more drunk. Yeah.
That's conversation for after. Sorry, for whoever's listening.
We're at 2 hours and 3, so we got.
Oh fuck!
We got another 12 minutes.
We're at 2:15.
2:15.
All right, Brandon. We asked you a lot of questions about your album and like what's going on. Do you have any questions for us?
Any questions for y'all?
Jake, how are you so funny? How are you so appealing to
How do you
women?
bomb so hard on
At stand-up, how are you so terrible at stand-up?
Any questions for you? Let me think. All right.
Because comedy, like I said, comedy music is very close.
Let's avoid comedy for a second. I understand, like y'all be. Well, Jake, you fucking suck at stand up.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
From what I
Huge.
all right, but Jesse be doing his thing with stand up, and Jake will once quarantine's over, because Jake's fucking hilarious, and he only got one shot. But
thank you, bro. Thank you, Dino.
But,
Thank you very much.
Let's, yeah, of course. I know you fucking geek. You're the head of the show. Jesse just works the
My
computer.
boy,
Don't mute me. Fuck you.
There's going to be gallons of piss in my ass
All right,
after we finish the show.
No, we're done with. Good night.
Goodbye. That
everyone.
joke's done. That joke is.
What are you trying to do over there?
I try to mute all of us, and I can't mute any of us.
All right, good, because that doesn't need to happen. That's yeah. You got the yeah. That's it.
Can't mute any of you. What the fuck?
I hope
You're
not.
trash.
All right,
we're
don't
saying-
mute me. All right, anyways. So aside from like stand up, like I feel it's all right. It's a comment / suggestion / question. I feel like y'all should focus more on like these radio interviews. Like this, if we're being honest, this was like we can put together like a 45-minute clip of just straight fucking hilariousness. Like
The
Well,
thing,
this is.
the thing was that this was all intended to be a secondary opinion, to the sense like we do good doing stand up. People listen to this now. They're like, I like him, and this has actually worked. No bullshit.
Yeah.
Because people that come to my shows, I give them a sticker. I'm like, you should check this out if you like my type of humor. They're like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. And people will come back to the next show and be like, I listened to that. I loved it.
yeah, but like this, like you were telling, like I fucking obviously I love all your jokes. Y'all fucking geek me to death. No matter what race and religion
What
we're
race?
talking about.
We're all white here.
No, but your jokes aren't. But the thing is,
God damn it, Dino. Your jokes aren't all white.
but that's the thing. Like this isn't your like your stand up. Like this isn't your stand up. Like fucking material. Like this is a lot different from your stand up.
It's a lot more natural.
It's freestyling pretty much.
And you're saying you're getting a lot of decent views live on YouTube, right? Like around 100. Like
Well, we get
we
like about
get-
100 a good episode where we actually advertise it. Right now, we've been which it seems low, but it's circumventing. We've had
Yeah.
about 5 to 6 people listening at any given time, listening out.
Live is a lot different when you're doing a podcast.
But that's
It's not
that's
radio.
people listening in, switching out. We've never had. I'm telling. I've been watching this since we started. We have not had 0 people listening. We have
how
had
many different have you think we had?
20, 30.
All right,
It's
so-
gonna grow though because
Yeah,
it's a
all right,
podcast.
exactly.
It's
So-
not live.
That's
radio.
just live.
So why aren't y'all focusing on this more?
Well,
Because
the thing
it's
is-
hard to find so many artists to actually interview.
It's
like
hard.
this.
It's hard to advertise. Like I said,
I have at least, like I told you, I fuck with 10 people. At least 5 of them make music.
I'd like to interview.
And if not, like,
Nye
whatever-
for sure. I
Nigel-
love Nye. Nigel's
Nigel's
cool
my
as
man.
shit.
Yeah, Nigel will come in here and talk
That's
some
the
bullshit.
boy.
He'll come up and chat. Like, for him, like, honestly, with the comedian shit, like, that would be more, like, his shit. Like, I like diving into the more serious shit with him. Like, if he's fucked up, like, he'll, like, just dicking around with y'all. I feel like that'd be more your content. And, like, if y'all fucking just reeled, like, a minute highlight of that shit with Nigel, that'd be dope as shit.
Nigel's funny as shit. I honestly I thought you were gonna bring him on tonight. I love Nye. He's cool as shit, and he's talented and just as you are, and it's somebody I would
That's the
love to
reason
have on the show.
That's the reason I love working with
Well, he's
Nigel.
chill as shit.
Nigel obviously is one of my best friends, and I fucking love working with him. We work almost every day. I'm not gonna lie, and I love having him in the studio because like I feel like I am one of the best. I feel like I am one of the best artists in the Berg. I'm not gonna sell myself short here.
I don't think you're lying either.
No.
I'm one of the best artists in the
Say
Berg.
you are one of the best. You are.
Nigel-
and I agree with that.
Nigel is the best rapper in Fredericksburg. Nigel can go on almost any flow. Nigel, I mean, like lately, if I played y'all like the tracks like we've been working on, I played you the track we worked on recently, The Bay. Like Nigel's digging more into like vibes for certain songs. So it's like he's not rapping about random shit. He's rapping about like what we're focusing on that song. So like I love working with Nye because he pushes me not only as a producer because I produce all of his music, but he pushes me as an artist. I gotta rap better if I'm rapping with the best artist in the world.
I'm not hating on anybody. I think you're a better lyricist. I think you're a little more lyrical.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that.
It's more catchy.
I
I'll
am.
give you-
I am.
He has more
I-
catchy and more Post Malone vibes.
I have more. I have more.
No, he has more like
He has Lil Mosey. Lil Mosey.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He has more Lil Mosey. Like he has more catchy vibes. And like with me with the album, I dug deeper into the lyrics, and like with the features I've been doing for him, which hopefully end up on my next album, I've been digging deeper into the lyrics, which is pushing him to dig deeper into his. If I played you like some of the shits like he's been working on for his new project, like. He's been digging deeper into his lyrics. So, like, that's the thing I love having him there. Like, we push each other. It's like, obviously, like, he'd be a great feature on the show. I know, like, 4 or 5 more artists who would be great features on the show.
We can have more people on the show. It's not a big deal.
I know a couple people who would...
No bullshit. I told you this, the last album. I would love if... I'm not just bullshitting you. Like, I would love if you and Nye actually would collab on more shit because y'all just vibe. I told you this last year. Y'all just vibe so well.
That's the thing.
It's fast.
I have like, I don't even know how many. All right, I'm not gonna cap. There's probably like five in the vault with me and I together, which
all of them I've heard are money.
Half of them hopefully will end up on the next album. Half of them will end up on his next project. I don't know if it'll be an album, but. Anytime I'm in the stew, like if I don't feel like working, he feels like working, and so we're working on his shit, and then I feature on it, so I'm mixing it, and if I feature on any of his shit, I do it for free, and fuck anyone who thinks they're getting anything for free,
except Jake and Jesse.
It's
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Fuck out of here. In the studio, no one's getting anything free besides Nigel. That's cap.
You actually,
or that's no cap. That's absolutely no cap.
You're giving a talent a skill, so why should it be free? People think that most people think anything creative should.
It's because
he hasn't made it, so he shouldn't charge me.
Especially for Here I Go.
But that's the thing, you'd be surprised.
Brent,
Dino.
Dino.
Again, dude.
I'm drunk, boys.
You got any more questions, Jesse?
We got another 5 minutes to this show. I'm about to wrap it up.
If you got another 10 minutes, we can keep going as long as you guys
If you have any questions, let me know, because I gotta piss.
I mean, we can end it right here if you guys want.
No.
Did you?
No. Let me piss. Wait, play a track real quick.
We gonna play a track. We got.
Let me get a. Hold up.
Me and Jessica.
Before you, while you're pulling that up, let me hear where you at.
Right.
YWA.
Alright, we'll take your piss and we're gonna play this.
Alright, shout out to everyone who helped me with the album. This is roll one. I don't want to hear this one. You gotta play where you at. Get the fuck out of here.
Clinical depression, only face I see is blue. All the voices in my head, they never stop. So I gotta keep them calm till I run out the clock. Roll one, fast time. I can't feel a thing cause I've been getting high. You don't know a fucking thing about me. Couldn't really give a fuck about what you think. On one, off two. Clinical depression, only face I see is blue. All the voices in my head, they never stop. So I gotta keep them calm till I run out the clock. Petty bitch, she texting me, she wanna lay up next to me. Never see the rest of me, these drugs got the best of me. Shit feel like a trip, guess I'm starting to sober up. I don't wanna have a thought, so I pour another cup. Hate me cause they love me, I'm just living how I wanna. Way too focused on the plaques to give a fuck about diplomas. I've been getting to the money while I'm smoking.
Or for getting more interactions on that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit these clips, I'm gonna send it to you.
Well, I'll send you the audio and all. Well, we'll take care of all this.
Oh yeah, I need the audio, definitely. Because there's no way I can hear myself on that shit.
Alright, so, I mean, we can go as long as you guys want. We can wrap this up
Another
right now.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
Fuck
and
this.
then I need one more good audio off the album.
Cool.
If you don't mind.
But I got another good album. That'll be our outro.
But
So, what do you want from the future of music? Because my comedy, everything is. I think we have similar views because all of us want to get big. It's just different routes. I mean,
Yeah.
What's the next step for you?
For me, it depends on where the streams go for this. If the streams go, all right.
But don't let streams get to you
can't-
because like you do great music, Dino. Like don't let it get down to you because sometimes you're
sleeping on your own shit, bro.
Sometimes you put out some bomb shit and it flops. It's just the way it is. Don't let it get to you because you do some great shit, dude.
You think we're just saying this
I'm not hyping you up, dude.
No,
I'm
I
telling
just
you.
know you
trying to
motherfuckers are drunk right now because I haven't gotten a word out since you asked the question. I know y'all drunk as
All right,
shit.
no, say your shit, but I swear to we've said it multiple times. You think we're bullshitting? You
Nah.
like we have literally bumped your shit
For
since day
months,
one, dude.
dude,
You
for
think
months,
we're playing?
dude.
I swear
I'm
to God,
telling you,
we
party
have.
bus. Party bus full of our boys, and we're bumping
swear
some
to
Young
God,
Dino,
bro.
dude. They're like, play some this, play some this.
He
I'm like,
thinks
nah,
we're
son.
bullshitting, dude.
You think you're bullshitting all you want.
I don't think you're bullshitting, but you're saying what's the next step, and that all what you're saying all depends on the numbers. Because I'm not about to drop. Because I have songs in the vault like that I recorded for the album that are better than any of the songs on the album.
Your next album?
And they're not going on the next album if these streams aren't doing what they're supposed to do.
Are you gonna do
I feel that.
showcases and
Fuck that. I'm not, because for showcases you got to pay. I'm not performing if I got to pay. I will get paid for performances before
Facts.
I pay.
I do
feel
that.
that.
Yep.
Unless y'all doing a show here for whatever, and I get to perform for free, I'll do that for sure.
Well, I already told him
But
about
I mean, I definitely prefer getting paid for that because I would draw a decent crowd. Because I feel I honestly could draw at least 50 people from the Berg out to a crowd.
50 people.
At
plus,
least 50 people.
Plus our comedy crowd, we could have 150.
Plus the thing,
But that's
people-
also the thing. I could bring in 3 artists who draw in 50 more apiece at least.
Well, that's the thing. Like our current show that we were gonna have here, we're gonna do a 420 show, but the 420 is on a Monday, so we're gonna do.
And it's also during quarantine, so what the fuck are you thinking?
Well, we can't.
Summer is dead right now.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I mean,
you, this summer is gone. This summer is not happening. I hope y'all know.
Like,
all right, so we were all talking about like manifesting and everything being on not our time, right? Way before in the show.
Right.
do not tell me
Hour
God
ago.
is fixing.
No,
it.
listen, no. That's the reason this didn't drop when it was supposed to drop before quarantine happened, and then it dropped during quarantine. Every motherfucker's on their phone right now. The album was supposed to drop when it was supposed to drop, and it dropped today. So that's that. That's all I have to say on that. Everything's supposed to work out how it's supposed to work out. If your show doesn't work out for the
Our show will work.
No, I'm saying like for the performance out back, if it doesn't work out for 420, it's gonna work out.
It's not going to work out.
But I'm saying it's gonna work out better for a future date.
It will because like I said, we're gonna do a 420 show on the 418, but we are going to have a show here. It's gonna be probably a paid show. So worked it out later. But if you want to be a part of it, we'll work all these deets out later. But this was gonna be a strictly comedy show. But if we do all sorts of things, especially if you bring a music crowd out, a music crowd to a comedy show is different than we normally get. So we get different types of laughs. So it helps everybody. You get because we have.
It'll be music plus comedy plus.
'Cause we-
podcast.
I feel like, I mean, you could honestly do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, as long as you don't open with music and close with comedy, anything would work. Like you could literally do comedy, music, and then music
Well, the thing
to end
is,
it.
our comedy crew is already going to bring in a certain amount of people. You'll bring a certain amount of people, so we'll have plenty of people here for all types of crowds.
Yeah.
And we'll put the list together because, I'm not hating on anybody, but.
Jake.
No, I'm not.
You're looking at me.
No, I'm looking at you because I'm not letting Scott, Brian,
Dino.
Scott or Brian. I'm sorry, they're not hosting the show. If it's here,
I need one of y'all.
I
to
want to
host
host a show.
Yeah, one of y'all need to host it. Like, I don't
feel
know
like
why.
if
I
you
can
were-
at the very least host it.
No, I want to host a show. Like it's totally different. Like I got this. You
One-
can be part of it too. Like, but I want to host a show. I'm sorry, nobody else hosting the show. If it's here.
If y'all aren't hosting it, I'm hosting it. No one else needs. If y'all haven't
Hosting comedy
if y'all
is
haven't
different.
realized, no, get the fuck. If y'all haven't realized
It's
off of
facts.
this, I understand that. But if y'all haven't realized off this show, like this is like the best interaction that we're gonna get.
This show has been great. Dino, I'm telling you, dude,
we definitely got some great clips off of this.
we
that's
need
for
to at
sure.
least have you on one more before your next album.
We're gonna do this.
I feel
Alright,
like this
bet.
has been a good
Before,
show.
wait. Before the next album.
We're gonna
All
do.
right, bet.
We're gonna do this.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with
No,
every
what-
fucking week.
We'll do
That's
this.
what I'm
I mean,
saying.
We'll do this.
if you, my man. My man.
We're gonna do this more often, but I mean, we're at like almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I think we're gonna have this a show, and the boys are gonna get drunk. Check out Young Dino's new album.
No.
Whoa,
Let's
fuck outta here.
actually
It's it's Young Dino. We're
let's
gonna get
pl-
that straight. Oh, all right.
plug your shit.
Yeah. No, get the fuck. Any more questions you got for me? Any more at all?
I think
No, we're getting it right here. So
All right,
All right, bet.
plug
bet,
your
bet.
Instagram.
@_young_Dino.
I am Jake Miller at AskLoverJake on Instagram and Twitter.
I'm
Jesse.
douchebag Jesse.
Yes.
You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything you want to find, YouTube, whatever.
You will not find me on TikTok. This is Young Dino. You won't find me on TikTok, but my songs are on TikTok. My songs are on Instagram. My songs are on everything. Go stream that shit, bitch.
You can find the Degenerates podcast on Instagram. It is at OG Degenerates.
You find us on everything at OG Degenerates.
OG Degenerates.
You go listen to that shit, you dumb bitch.
So we're gonna get drunk.
We're about to bump it.
Me, Dino, and Jake. We're gonna celebrate the album drop. We're gonna get drunk and
Smoke some fucking gas, baby. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
We're gonna roll one.
it's been
Pastime.
It's been cool seeing y'all.
Hey, I get it back when I'm flipping in my room Friday to Friday.
I just go speed to the top when I pull out a driveway. Sending them shots right out the suicide doors when I open them sideways. Back to that block, that young and he hot. I just been doing it my way. Sucked on my soul, now I'm weak in the knees. I get it for low while you do it for cheap. These drugs are all personal, they are for me. Got the baboo from the Givenchy jeans. Racks in the mattresses, money, my dreams. Stack me so much, gotta count in my sleeve. Fought through some shit that you would not believe. Only smoke woods if they rolled up in threes. The way that you hating